income from TFT? I always thought that was just like an extra version of the game that.
TFT makes more than Legends of Runeterra, so
Yeah.
It's not saying a whole lot because Legends of Runeterra did not make very much money, but
Yeah, Runeterra was just struggling.
like it never really found its groove. But I'm just saying, like, lots and lots and lots of artists of various types, but mostly 3D and concept artists and animators because, you know, AI.
Ah!
I think you understand the company is struggling, and so they're the one that's making the sacrifice here by letting go of such wonderful talent that they really want to keep. They just can't afford to.
Well, the
AI
CEO
is
said
gonna
he was
be-
really sorry and felt bad about it.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn,
yeah.
the classic, we're sorry.
We're sorry.
Rubs nips.
To be
We're sorry.
totally fair, though, like, layoffs suck or whatever, but holy shit, minimum 6 months severance. Like, I'd be like, well, you got me, I guess.
Okay, that's actually pretty.
That is fair. Yeah.
Like minimum 6 months severance before they tack on seniority, and then you get health insurance coverage for your full severance period plus 1 month. Like, not just immediately getting dumped to Cobra. I'm like, still sucks. Layoffs suck no matter what, but still, I don't think it gets much better than that. So at least these folks are getting relatively well taken care of. There's just no place for them to fucking go in 6 months. So
Yeah.
and again, a lot of them are artists that I'm seeing, even though they said that it was targeting primarily non-dev roles. It just could just be anecdotal because, you know, those tend to be the people that I'm following, but a lot of devs, a lot of artists, like a lot of people who can be replaced by AI. That's really sad and scary.
I hope that is not the case and it is just like perception bias. But man.
I feel like there's so much that AI can't do yet that
I have this crazy theory,
they're being
and
stupid.
obviously there's no way of knowing if it's true or not, but I feel like the company that's like struggling, and I say struggling in air quotes, the company that's struggling but goes, you know what, we're not going to lay off, the CEO is going to take a pay cut, like, oh, I have this bonus lined up for however much dollars, I'm going to take a pay cut so we can keep jobs. I feel like that company might do better based off of the goodwill, but
I don't think a lot of CEOs agree with you these days.
The problem here is it's not, we want the company to do better. That's not like where any of this originates from. Like, these are all companies that are still posting record profits.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
It's not like
not
the company is actually doing worse. Like they're
Blizzard
not.
only posted like
Hello,
$800 million profit after they laid off all those people.
Yeah, this is
Only.
like entirely just restructuring and reorganize. A lot of this is concentrated actually to deflate the labor market in tech. That's where a lot of these tech layoffs are coming from. But then also a lot of it is also to restructure into like assets that an IP that are going to be the next place where these people think that they're going to make a bunch of fucking money, and then AI. Like, they hired a bunch for COVID that they never really had any concept of like how to pay for, aside from like the COVID bump a lot of these companies theoretically got. And now that a lot of that is going away because just normal fucking things cost more for no goddamn reason, like a lot of that entertainment dollar is going just into people paying for groceries and shit. So now they're like, oh, we doubled the size of our workforce in 2 years. Huh. Who could have thought that might have been not a great idea? And also, like, tech is betting really big on AI.
Well, Riot's also cast their net pretty wide. Like, these days, they've had a ton of IPs. They have, like, their smaller game studio kind of churning out these, like, experimental games just to kind of also flesh out the Riot IP as well.
Well, they just closed that. That was one of the things they killed, is the Riot Forge.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, in general, they've cast their net out very wide to see what is profitable, and when they see what is not, like, hyper profitable, like such as Legends of Runeterra, then we have all these layoffs happening again. It's like, okay, yeah, Riot has cast perhaps too wide.
Well, we're also talking about the company that literally does the full paid, like, company trip to Madrid and shit, like, every year.
Do they even still do that?
I hope they don't do it anymore. That would have been some of the first shit I would cut. But also, like, for Riot, like, the last, like, few years of Riot's existence has been really focused on earning the S in Riot Games. So now that they got that, like, who the fuck cares about releasing more games? Now they can just, like, reconsolidate.
Oh.
But that was actually, like, an executive level initiative. Like, they got tired of getting made fun of because they only had one game for, like,
Quick question.
a decade and a half.
Does Riot Games, or any of Riot's games, based off of an original idea, or are they all rehashes of games that already existed?
Are any games based off of an original idea these days?
Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking about. Like, you mean like an original IP? Technically, yeah, League of Legends is an original IP. You mean mechanically? No.
I meant more mechanically, I guess, than, yeah.
I mean, a lot of things are just derivatives of each other, of derivative. Blah, blah. I mean, I'm playing Pal World right now, and it's just the ultimate derivative of so many things.
Pokemon.
So.
It shouldn't be this fun. It's dumb.
On the surface level, it's a derivative of Pokemon. When you actually play it, it's a derivative of Ark.
Yeah, and Zelda. For sure.
Arc means Zelda means Pokemon.
Yeah.
I haven't even
Modern
used
Zelda's
the fucking guns because I find it just a little ridiculous, but
I think if we were to look at the what is the word I'm looking for, the etymology of any particular game, like it being an original idea, I think a lot of games these days just aren't.
I don't know if it's an original idea, but I really like playing Dead by Daylight. I'm a big fan of Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
I haven't played Dead by Daylight.
I have not played as much of it as I wanted to. I played it a lot when it like came out, and then since then I have not had people to play with, and the community is a little intense.
You know what's funny is I like watching DVD streams, I like watching DVD videos.
Yeah.
People think that community is toxic, and I'm like, excuse me, have you met the World of Warcraft community?
Oh yeah, for certain.
Have you met Dota / League of Legends community? Like the DVD community in comparison to those is like an annoying little brother. There's nothing toxic to me about that community.
For me, I'd still rather and only play with friends, but yeah, no, I get it.
Cherry, you've been playing Pal World?
Yes, we have both sunk far too many hours for how little this game has been out into that game.
Yeah. I was playing it yesterday and today.
It is just fun.
It's fun. I definitely am just going around, like, getting all the little teleports and catching the pals as I go. I like the gameplay loop, and the open world aspect actually works.
Yeah, I agree.
The bugs that I've experienced so far have been mostly like ha ha ha, and not like heavily game breaking, like mobs shunting through rocks and weird terrain issues, and I'm like, okay, well, I can usually back up and they'll like pop out of the rock or whatever. But I haven't had any crashes or anything too terrible.
I will say that we've had issues with having like Devo has set up a server for us and a bunch of friends, and we have to restart it like every hour currently.
Oh, that sucks.
It is. The dedicated server has really bad memory leak problems, so it just like fills and fills and fills and fills and fills until it eventually just closes because it has no memory left.
Oh, that sucks.
As far as early release games that I have played, this is absolutely one of the most well put together for starting.
Yeah, and shockingly, a server restart in this game takes literally 5 seconds. Like you just
Really?
close it and start it up, and by the time you finish clicking the startup button, it's already running somehow.
Damn, that is not the story of my private Valheim servers, that's for sure.
Yeah, nope.
C-Swab, don't forget to hop in game when you have a second.
I am in game.
What? Oh, well now you are, okay, sorry. Because I had to click on the screen.
I mean, as I was saying, I logged in and been chilling in the screen for a while.
No, it was definitely me. I had tabbed over to another tab, and I guess my Chrome didn't want to update. And I tabbed over again, and you were there. Amazing. Well, thank you, everybody, for taking time out of your PAL world in order to play with your other Pokemon collection game.
Yes.
Yeah, we're collecting Pokemon and everything at this point.
And conveniently in both games, you have captured humans and humanoids. Grebella has her bar and all of her minions. And in PAL World, I may or may not have a couple of mans. Working laboriously. I feed them.
They get fed. They have a nice home.
They have a bed outside.
Do you have an HR team? That's the real question.
No. And when they get tired and angry, they go in the box.
True. Or you give them drugs.
Yeah, or you pump them full of drugs and then you send them back out to work. Hey,
if I'm being honest, this game sounds a lot more like Dungeon Keeper than anything else.
I haven't played that game, so
like, oh, somebody's being naughty, being angry, being aggressive. That's it. We're sending them to the torture chamber. Oh, also, that's where the succubus is, and she is going to alluringly whip them until they get back into shape.
We will not talk about
Excellent game.
PAL 69. That's all I'm gonna say. We're not gonna talk about it.
PAL 69?
Number 69 in the PAL Dex is a thing.
Wait, hold on. I need a second to Google this, apparently. Hold on.
Hold on, I can grab a screenshot.
Oh no.
Why is there a news article on this?
Fine. It's
Oh.
fine. It's not weird and scary.
All I
at
want
all.
is a JPEG. Can somebody just send me a JPEG?
There's a thing in the... I just put it in player discussion.
I'm sorry, does it have a vagina? A heart-shaped vagina?
Has a thong.
It's one of those strapless thongs that just like hangs on your body, which I've never worn or want to.
Wait,
No.
those things? Okay, well,
No,
those
spraying
exist in
anti-horny spray. Stop it.
How
Stop.
does? I'm sorry. How does the strapless thong work? Is it through like suction or is it like adhesive? Because
It's adhesive or it has like the grippy plastic on it. I think.
Usually
I have not personally worn one.
But in recent years, even humans have become the target of its debauchery.
That line right there.
Why?
Fucking God bless.
Also note how one of its drops is cake.
And then the other one
Oh, I
is
need cake.
unrecognizable fluid or something.
Juice, it's strange juice.
Oh
Yes.
no more PAL fluid, please.
It's strange juice. Juice that greatly improves mood when consumed.
No.
Drinking it significantly increases work speed for a period of time, but significantly lowers SAN, whatever that means.
They get tired.
Stamina.
Yeah.
Sanity. No, it's sanity.
Oh, is it sanity?
You're
Yeah.
being
So.
upset.
I too am upset. My SAN draining very quickly. Alright, everybody. Let's get back into Arctis and not the Pokemon love game. I didn't need to read that. And eventually I'm going to go into the game and see that thing and then do a 360 and Catch it.
Yeah.
and
The-
walk around.
Walk around.
360 way, then walk right away with it.
I love
Walk
that
right
it is
towards
literally just a salazzle, though, with a strapless thong.
Yeah.
And pink. It's literally, yeah. Okay.
It's yeah.
Can you rename those things? Like in
Yes.
Yeah.
You should
Tell
name it
them what you have renamed
Disco.
yours, Devo.
Oh yeah, I've been naming mine things like legally not Raichu, legally not Pidgeotto,
Oh, nice.
legally not Braviary, shit like that.
Legally not Meowth.
But
I mentioned the salazzle
sexy.
bit.
Yeah. No, you're good. The sexy ones. What did you name them again?
Oh, I named one legally not nude, and the other one no censorship needed.
Yes,
Vaporeon
nice.
is the most breedable Pokemon.
No, don't. I hate that meme so much.
I'm so excited to eventually find a legally not Vaporeon in this game.
No.
Because you can breed Pokemon, and you can, or pals, whatever, and you can breed them with anything else. So I'm just going to permanently assign a Vaporeon to breeding and throw other ones in.
No!
Is
Extremely loud and correct
Lavender
buzzer.
the most breedable Palmon or whatever these are called?
God, I hope not. But I just built my breeding farm. Please.
Yes.
Please,
But
God.
if you either get yourself a cow, a fucking bee, and a wheat farm, and something else. I'm forgetting something. Oh, a chicken. Or a cake lady.
Did you finish those Kit Kats?
Oh, I haven't finished the cake. I have 2 right here. And I'm too scared to eat them, so.
What are the 2 flavors?
It is banana, because fuck banana, and the chocolate orange, because I always thought chocolate orange is such a weird combo anyway, so.
So
I don't know how to feel about either of these Kit Kats.
the banana one is based off of Tokyo banana, which is like this like spongy. I don't want to say Twinkie because it's not quite right, but it's very like similar texture, and like the filling is a little bit different, but it has way more of like a vibrant banana flavor. Like if you don't, it's not like artificial, but it's slightly artificial banana, but not like
I
as
love
bad it is here in
artificial and real banana.
I love real banana, but
It's
artificial
more
banana
real. It's
does
more real than
not
artificial
vibe
banana,
with
but
me.
like you can definitely taste like that a little bit of it. Like it's not as extreme as it is in America. It's more real banana flavor.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry, but can you fuck this banana?
You can fuck anything.
I mean, can
if
you
try hard
banana,
enough.
or is it like more like you get fucked by a banana?
No! Alright.
We've gone too far, I think.
Dehorny spray. Water.
Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons.
Welcome
Emphasis
to-
on dungeons.
Is this the part where I say me and some friends are going to the porn award show on Saturday?
Yeah, that would actually be a really good time to say that.
Yeah.
Did you get it out before the horny spray dehornies the room?
Take
All
your
right.
bets on who wins each category.
No, I don't. No, we can't do that here.
Are you saying you don't want to come with us? We have an extra ticket.
No,
It's an award show.
why would I ever go to any award show? Period. I wouldn't go to the Oscars.
You
I
would
literally was with you when
download
you
an
went to a
Oscar.
game award show in Seattle.
I
literally was with you.
forced to go for work. I actually did not have super much of a choice in that. It was
Blue
like,
hair, don't care.
go get this award, all right. And I did. And I had to. Nobody told me I had a speech.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was. I hated that.
Yeah.
All right. Anywho, D&D. Okay. Final spraying. Previously, on Arctis, since I've missed you all for a week and we've all gone completely feral. A lot has happened in the world of Arctis, but unfortunately for Grebella, most of the kobolds that she has befriended in Grebella's cave have left for greener pastures. But when I say greener pastures, I do mean the presence of a slightly more powerful, realized white dragon named Siksik. Now, a former kobold shaman Siksik has appeared in Polaris, looking for a new place to call home. However, for some reason or another, she seems to have taken roost near Grebella's lair, and her presence has caused Grebella's loyal-ish kobolds to gravitate towards the strong draconic presence. As Grebella ate the undead dragon heart that was sitting and simmering in a strange magical cauldron, her draconic powers were not quite fully realized yet, and seemed to only manifest as powerful draconic breath from time to time. Through your journeys, you have discovered problems that are boiling underneath the great city of Maginox. In the city of Vacaris, a blood hag, as you fully are aware, has caused some problems in the populace and have left the leadership of the lava drow empty, and opportunistic earth elementals who have lived nearby and have been having strained relations with the Vacarans for some time may take this opportunity to finally strike. As you all are aware, the current tensions between Vacaris and the resident Earth Ganassi city, or excuse me, the nearby Earth Ganassi city that you are vaguely aware is named Magmara, they have yet to strike any sort of decisive blows against each other. But as you are aware, the Earth Elementals have tried and successfully infiltrated the Obsidian Halls, a college located in Vacaris dedicated to teaching future lavamancers. With all that is fine and good, but the leadership of Vacaris being empty poses a problem, and any pact between the bloodline of the great Fire Lord Novus and Vacaris might be in question. Long ago, as you all were told, Vacaris, a once not lava elf, had forged a pact with a powerful elemental Fire Lord in order to protect his people from an undead invasion. What were the terms of that pact? And what could possibly be so important on the material realm to an elemental Lord of Fire? What you do know is that after all of the conflict, locked away within a vault was a powerful, fiery hammer that was able to obliterate the undead. And Novus, the Fire Lord the drow had made their elemental pact with, still sat within the elemental plane of fire, and used the lava drow to carve his influence within the material plane. One moment, please. And now, excuse me, now that the tensions between the lava drow and the Earth Ganassi are finally reaching a peak, some of the students from the Obsidian Halls, including Grebella's girlfriend, Charlendra, may be conscripted into the armies facing off against each other. But for what? Territory? Power? Oslo, you have very cursory knowledge that this area is crisscrossed with ley lines, and that things can be pushed over from the elemental plane of fire, as you have seen with creatures like Ambir. You have come to understand that ley lines are these conduits of magic, and you have learned to focus some of their energies into these powerful divining rods, which you can hopefully find other crisscrossing lines of energy in the future. Now, 1 second, just a couple minutes. The leadership of Maginox has been very busy, and now a little bit ignorant of the stressors happening underneath Maginox. They are planning a coronation party. Seems like the future king of Maginox, the current Prince Eris Lunesti, has finally become worthy of his Moonblade. And whispers and rumors of a party are beginning to circulate throughout the city. But the city's residents seem ignorant to the troubles brewing below. And if it boils over to the surface, could cause numerous troubles flowing into the city. On top of all of that, there is a silent, watching presence of a certain Narcissa Soulblight, a lich trapped within a very carefully crafted prison, and keeping souls of her people away from the eternal cycle of Arctis as much as humanly possible. On to current events. As you had, Grebella, as you missed your kobolds, you went to find out just exactly what was going on with this white dragon, Siksik. And she did not seem that she was intent on stealing your family. But if you wished to become a fully realized dragon and awaken that latent power within you, and to help you understand it better, you would need a powerful fiery source in order to spark it awake once again. Siksik was only aware of the presence of the powerful elemental that resided within the obsidian halls, Heya, the Magmancer. But as you all were a little bit hesitant on removing what you considered your big booba fire lady friend, you decided to search for other routes. And opportunity begat opportunity. And a Salamander Cygnus, a trader that you had met in passing, seemed interested in your offer to combine Kozlo's leyline adjusting might and shunt over a potential problem out of the plane of fire and into the material plane, where you would destroy it, capture its essence, and use it to awaken Grebella's draconic might. The small bit of backstory that I'd mentioned seemingly is relevant, as the Salamander Cygnus had offered a high-ranking and well-known general of Novus, known as Embir, into Kozlo, Grebella, and Azrael and Seaswab's carefully crafted trap. And upon appearing in the material plane, he promptly exploded, completely dematerializing, and leaving behind his captured essence. Grebella, as you captured the essence of Embir, there were strange people coming into Grebella's lair, led by a familiar face, Volka Vaki, one of the Vakarans that had found you during your initial travels to Vakaris and had led you within the walls of the city, was now leading a contingent of Vakaris guards who were tipped off by an anonymous source that the General Embir might be, for some reason, in your cave. But upon arriving, there was no trace of Embir. Grebella had taken the essence and had quickly left to Siksik, leaving Kozlo, Seaswab, and Azrael behind. But Kozlo also was dutifully roaming about the cave with Detect Magic to make sure that the Vaki didn't leave anything behind, and discovered a magical signature, a rune carved into a wall that would notify them of anything from the plane of fire crossed over into the realm of the material plane within its proximity. And now, Azrael, Kozlo, and Seaswab, you are left alone. You have successfully lied to the Vaki, and they have left for now, still looking for their general. But now you understand that you have been sold out. Hopefully Cygnus hopefully covering his tracks by eliminating a powerful rival, or whatever they might be to each other. And now Cygnus is safe within the plane of fire, and you have more enemies on that might be on your tail. Things have gotten very interesting. Today, we will start with Grebella, as she has raced outside through the snow, on foot, clutching the essence of Embir that is trapped within the brazier of commanding elementals, and now seeks out 6-6 guidance in order to further awaken.
You're good.
I'm like, further,
Yes.
awaken her draconic powers. One moment, please. We will start with just Grebella. Grebella trudging through the snow and finding the sequence of caves that leads deep underneath the Polaris Mountains. You have exited the cold weather, and the snow melts quickly upon your now very warm hair and armor, as the sweltering essence of Embir seems to be melting any snow in your vicinity. The kobold cave is still cramped and stinking, but with your glowing treasure in your hands, you feel it like a heartbeat, something that you haven't felt in many, many years. This may awaken a more primal essence within you, Grebella. The darkened cave stretches on before you.
Anybody home? Hello? Knock, knock, knock.
Oh god, this cave is so tiny, I forgot.
Hello? It is you, tall one. Hello. I'm here to see Zig Zig if she's around. It's, important. Yes, she has told us to let you pass, if you have come with your gift. Oh, go. She is in the caves behind me. Thank you!
She pats him on the head.
He watches you go. Another kobold
which way is it straight ahead?
points down the hall.
Thank you!
Pats him on the head as well.
Grebella, as you round the corner, you are surprised to see the pit of water that normally the kobolds have been drinking and bathing out of is now full of a white dragon. A kobold stands on the dragon's back. You're not sure what it's doing, but it's pulling at scales and poking at it with a dagger. The dragon has its eyes closed, its nose just above the water. Looks like it's soaking?
Hello?
One lazy eye of the dragon cracks open and peers at Grebella. The other slowly opens. The kobold now, you can see that it's taking a sharpened dagger and cleaning between the thick scales of the adult white dragon. It pulls out snow and ice and tosses it into the water, where it quickly melts. Sik rears her head up out of the water slowly and tilts it curiously at Grebella.
I knew you would return, little one. Come here. Come closer with your prize. Show Sik your treasure.
It's not exactly the person you mentioned, but I might need to use this sooner rather than later.
The kobold on the dragon's back hops off into the water and splishes away. Grebella, what do you do? Pull out the essence of Embir?
Yes.
You can see the fire of the essence flickering, reflected in Sik's eyes. She puts her snout just a little bit closer and gives it a sniff.
Yes. This is different, stronger, more pungent. You got this so quickly. I dare not ask how, but...
Yeah, you don't want to know.
You must have made some very powerful enemies acquiring this.
Yeah, I'm about to if I don't get rid of this. Or use it, obviously.
Do not worry. Sik is here. We will make sure that no harm befalls you, yes?
Yeah, I appreciate that, because... Well, aside from almost getting everybody caught about this whole thing, I nearly lost my cool.
Explain. Sik is interested in hearing about your worries.
She shows you a row of very sharp teeth.
The damn drow showed up. Luckily, we knew one of them. They're still very rude about the reborn, such as myself. And while I am many things, and have been trying to help the Earth Elementals, they might be at war with the Earth Elementals soon. And, well, I'm not so certain who I want to help anymore.
Sik lets out a low, very kobold-sounding chuckle.
There will always be conflict where the elements meet each other, where the elements must work in harmony, but yet fight with each other at every opportunity. It is their nature. The elements are a chaotic force. They do not exist to be understood, merely commanded. You, as a dragon, will become more in tune with your elemental side. Dragons are innately, strongly elemental creatures.
Yeah. For a while I wasn't sure if this was what I wanted, but after hearing all that bullcrap today, over it.
The fire that rages inside of you, or that will rage inside of you, and your earth, Ganassi nature, will be like the boiling lava that simmers underneath Maginox. Destroying, destructive, yet somehow contained. Do you wish to proceed? You will be a child of both of the elements, fighting for control, yet being pulled down the raging river of lava that will no doubt exist inside of you.
I'm ready.
Very well. Once we begin, you will not be able to turn back. It cannot be done here. This cave, well, it's merely a temporary domicile. No, that essence you have there, and a curious item you have already in your cave, Grebella, are just what we need. Come. We will travel together, all of us. And we will see to your ascension.
We'll have to be careful. When I left, they were still there.
Do not fear the Vakarans. They would wish you nothing but death.
Yeah, I would agree. There's just one that I really care about.
Grebella kind of looks sad for a moment.
There's always one. The dragon slips underneath the surface of the water and bloop, disappears. And when she comes back out, it's just the kobold Siksik in front of you. In shamanistic garb, bones and beads draped from her horns. And she tilts her yellow gaze at you with the same eyes as the white dragon had behind you. You are brave, girl. Foolish, but brave. Siksik will show you the way. Come, kobolds. 'Tis time for another one of your brethren to ascend.
Before we go,
Yes.
I was thinking about talking to the king of, well, you know, our neighboring town. We've done a lot for him, and, may have some things that he will need in the future. I want to see if I can get him to be okay with us. Obviously, I'm not going to push my luck or expose you. But there should be a place for us. Right now, it feels like we have to hide away.
Siksik waves her hand dismissively.
You worry about you. I have the threads in place already. The young king will not be a problem for us. You have enough on your plate to worry about. Whether you be dragon or Grebella, it will not matter.
I will say he's been pretty decent so far. Surprisingly.
I know this young king. I have met him before in Borealis. He was unsure of himself back then, but now has powerful allies at his side. He has found his way, as will you.
Grebella kind of raises an eyebrow as she sings.
Sometimes we are all a little lost before we are found. You have chosen your destiny. He has not.
Interesting. Yeah, fair enough. After you.
If you survive the ordeal, perhaps afterwards we will have pie.
Pie is so good. Maybe I'll make some pasta.
Sick leads you out of the cave. Meanwhile, back at Grebella's lair. The Vicarans have left, but not without leaving their mark on Grebella's lair, interested in seeing if Kozlo was lying to them or not. The magical mark they have left would only ping them if something from the elemental plane of fire had managed to show up unannounced. Grebella is nowhere to be seen, and has left quickly with the essence of Embir. Your trap that you had left went off without a hitch. But Embir, seems to have been a very powerful figure to the Vicarans, who were extremely loyal to their Fire Lord. What do you do?
I think we had talked about like trying to go find Grebella. Mostly because we need to warn her about the trap thing.
Okay.
In which case we would probably start heading, like, my guess would have been that she went straight to Sick anyway. So that would have been we'll head that way and then probably bump into her on the way back sort of thing would be my guess. But
That's a good idea because we do have to pick up our Tugum statue as well.
I don't know if C-Swab knows where 6 thing is. I don't know if he was part of that interaction or not.
I think you were.
I think you were there, but not actually there.
Oh, yeah, you might have missed that episode.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. I'm just going to put you a little bit outside the city.
that might have been when when Sick was fuck Jesus Christ. That might have been when C-Swab, there we go, was quote unquote off fixing up the docks.
Yeah, it was during that.
I don't know if C-Swab was ever actually there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Moment, guys. It's getting a lot of use lately.
Damn it.
Crossing the the mountainous range outside of Maginox leads you into one of the more patrolled areas, where you see numerous footfalls around standing stone statues. Standing stone stones. There is a central triangular-shaped dais in the middle of them, and runes are scratched into its surface. You can see depressions that are circular-shaped, about perhaps the size of a average-sized donut, pressed within the sides of the dais in the center of the circle.
What flavor donut?
Plain. I'm a freak and I like plain donuts, so.
Plain cake or plain like regular donut?
Plain cake donuts.
I love cake donuts.
Yeah, I love cake.
I love all donuts.
I'll have to tell you about a donut spot here in Vegas. They make really good cake donuts.
Puffing down the mountain, Grebella is flanked by Siksik, who is quite literally right behind you. Many of the other kobolds are standing in line behind Siksik and Grebella, but at a significant distance. Siksik is tromping along, just using a cane, though it does not appear that she needs it, and is having very little trouble with any of the snow that is sticking to the ground.
You're just cool. Hello?
What? Is that Grebella?
Hi.
Friends, hello everyone.
What happened after I left?
Well, they left, but,
The fucking narc showed up.
don't use the back door. They got a little thingy there that'll, if it detects anything from the elemental plane of fire, then it'll let them know. Just don't go through the back door right now.
Well, that could prove to be a problem.
I can remove it. I just left it there for now.
Well, we need a cauldron to do all this stuff.
Oh, they also talked about press ganging your girlfriend into an army.
What?
Oh yeah, they were saying how Charlindra might be conscripted into the military.
Yeah, to go fight the Earth Ganassi and stuff.
Yeah, sounds like this guy that we totally didn't kill, fucking had it coming.
So we figured that we would probably be mounting some kind of a rescue mission to smuggle her out at the very least.
Yeah.
Well, I think we need to do this first, because the longer we hang on to this, more likely we are to get caught.
Oh yeah, turn into a dragon first, and then we can just burn them all to death if we have to.
Yeah.
Might have to have you go in first and turn off that whatchamadoochie.
Just don't go through the hole in the back that goes down to Vicaris and you'll be fine.
Oh, okay. Are we sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else we need, Siksik, before we go down there?
I'm not misremembering that, right? It's just like if we were to pass through that back exit.
Yeah, essentially if you're going to go like to and from Vicaris with it, but they didn't put anything at the front entrance.
Yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure that I'm not misremembering, and it was like, actually, anywhere in the base, they'll detect you.
No, just that area, you are correct.
Cool.
That depends. I still need to get a closer look at your cauldron. Its exact makeup will definitely affect certain terms of the ritual, but it will require everyone's attendance.
I don't think any of us wear makeup.
Yeah, I don't think that's what she means.
First, I will tell you a little bit about the nature of cauldrons. And then you will come to understand why it is necessary for our ritual. Then, we will deduce the exact nature of your cauldron, though I have my suspicions.
Seaswab leans into Kozlo and Azrael. I thought cauldrons were for making food.
You are not entirely wrong, my beaked friend. Cauldrons are used commonly to cook, concoct, and boil.
Seaswab rubs his beak a little bit, like my beak is pretty good, isn't it?
But they are also made to contain, stew, and empower. Cauldrons are powerful, magical items, generally descended from the Fae. But with Grebella's express permission, I will get to understand the true nature of her cauldron, and then we will go about unlocking its power. We have everything we need. Powerful elemental essence in order to rekindle the spark that Grebella has consumed, and a magical cauldron in order to focus our magical energies. So quite delightful. I'm greatly looking forward to it. But pleasantries aside, we should not dawdle, especially within a druid circle. I feel eyes on us, even now, watching, wondering.
Yeah, let's go.
Sixik lingers in the circle for a moment and looks over her shoulder.
What's that?
He looks down at this triangular-shaped stone dais in the middle of the druid circle.
Old magic's here. So long dormant. Incessant scratching I hear within tells me it has new residents. We should be off.
Isn't it funny how this little druidic stone circle is halfway between anywhere you want to go but in and around Maginox?
That's weird. How does this keep happening?
Why is this so familiar?
One moment, please.
We did not have a essence of a fucking fire elemental, Grebella would want to poke at the rocks, but do not have time.
We've been here twice already, Grebella, and we've poked at the rocks.
I thought we
Yeah,
like
that's just
fought
combos.
rats and
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And they sacrificed a werewolf one time.
yeah, she did say there was something new there, which makes
Oh,
my
no.
eyebrows waggle.
Spoilers. It's rats.
It's rats. It's always rats.
Get more rats. It's always more rats.
Did you guys know that pigeons are actually flying rats and we don't claim them?
That's fair.
Please let Grumpus know that so he knows the difference.
You should convey that to HR so they can include it in their bird folk sensitivity training.
Yeah.
Good idea, Azrael. I think I will.
Yeah. Now, you said you had some meddlesome drow poking around in here.
I wouldn't use the term menacing as an adjective to describe them.
They were meddlesome.
were-
Meddlesome. They were meddling, not menacing.
Half and half, meddling, but also kind of doing their job. But also, they were kind of a cool one and also kind of dumb because they believed our bullshit. So,
You guys mind checking ahead just to be extra safe?
Grebella sticks back with Sick.
Let us make sure they have not put any sort of other magical meddling means within your cave. Your cave shall be your sanctuary. Your home.
Can I do like a check to see if I see anything like if there's any other sort of?
Make me an investigation check, and all of you who are looking around for drow. See, swap with a 19. You currently find no trace of the drow. Asriel, they have not returned, even in your absence.
Also seeing through walls.
Oslo, everything is as it should. Even the angry otter hisses at you as you round the corner. All is well and good.
Sorry, were you in the middle of something?
Just existing.
Hello.
Existence is fury.
Hello, Coslow, my friend.
Bronx, looking good, buddy.
Have you
Nobody
come?
come in here and bothered you, did they?
No, it's been awfully quiet. Though I did take a very lovely trip into Maginox. Dare say, the city has gotten quite nicer. Good job, Coslow.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Hey, if anyone comes wandering around, try not to eat them, but let us know, yeah?
I will refrain because you asked so nicely, my friend.
Thanks, buddy.
Grebella will just shake her head a little.
You ever had a vampire kobold, Sick?
Sick scratches her head.
He's both very useful and a pain in my ass.
I can't say that I have, though kobolds who tend to consume vampiric powers see vampires as their master, and no longer hear the call of the dragons.
This explains his attitude sometimes.
He will be most certainly indifferent towards you.
Eh,
He has
Castle
chosen to
likes
gain
him.
power from another source.
Gaza likes him, so we'll keep him until he's a problem.
He will always and eternally thirst for blood. If that is something you are willing to give him, then I cannot argue with it. But it seems like an unnecessary complication.
She looks at the door.
Gazlo!
What?
Bronx is officially yours. I'm giving him to you.
People aren't possessions, Grebella.
Well, he's not gonna listen to me and he likes you.
Well, yeah, obviously.
So, if he gets hungry or whatever, I can't help him anyway. Anyway.
Now, let us begin.
This thing has had its issues before, but, we've done the best that we can by it. It was tainted by that stupid blood hag.
Cauldrons are infusers, generally powered by and infuse things that are close in its similar elemental nature. As we are more close to the elemental plane of fire here, I can sense the strong energies coming up from Vicaris and the presence of the Fire Lord. Certainly, one of its branching ley lines has come to rest here, upon your cave. Now, she kneels down next to the cauldron and places her hands near it.
Wait, that's not a bird bath? Just kidding.
Certainly not a bird bath. But
This is where I found the dragon heart to begin with.
and used as a
Well
container.
found.
If the kobolds here managed to put that dragon heart in there for thinking that it would revive their patron deity, unfortunately, that is a power far, far beyond the destructive nature of the elemental plane of fire. You will not see any sort of glorious resurrection when it comes to fire. Fire is only used to destroy, at varying degrees.
You ain't wrong about that.
She's holding her hands out in front of the cauldron and whispering softly. Azrael, C. Swab, and Kazo, you can all make me Arcana checks.
No, not today.
I know you, Coslow, have already taken advantage of this cave's connection to the plane of fire. Now, let's see if we can get this cauldron cooking once again.
She taps it with a fingernail and pulls out a few things from a satchel at her hip. She begins tracing runes across the front of the cauldron in thick white chalk.
First, we will confirm whether or not this cauldron is still being powered by the elemental plane of fire.
She moves about, continuing to draw the rest of the runes along the outside.
Cauldrons that are not properly taken care of can lose their affinity over time. It is important to tend to them. But
Because the kobold that likes cooking and stuff was taking care of it for a while, making things with it.
it is not something I can fault you, Grebella. These are things used commonly in more down-to-earth rituals. Rituals that involve spirits, fae, things from other planes, beings that only exist in your dreams, or that manifest in powerful areas of the elements. Cauldrons can be all of these things and nothing, but their common purpose, to infuse, to store, can still be unlocked. There is saving for this thing yet. And we don't know how long these kobolds have been mishandling it or using it as a cook pot, but with some mystical scrabbing, we can get it working. Now, everyone come closer. Come closer. First, I will ask Oslo. Stoke the fires underneath with a bit of your mystical might. Strengthen its connection to the ley line, so we may hear whatever dormant whispers lie within. I will determine. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Kazo will rub his hands a little bit and just be like,
Alright, how much stoking does this fire need?
What do they say in Give it all you've got.
Well, then everyone's gonna need to step back, because all I got is a pretty big fucking fire.
Oh, I like this.
Kozlo will like pull one of his huge like fireball bombs out of his pack and like just sort of bowling ball it underneath the underneath the cauldron.
Bowling ball it.
Rolls across the rocky floor and clinks up against the side of the cauldron. Clink.
Pretty much.
I got a very fat cat crawling in my lap right now. Oh, yeah. There you go, buddy. All right, sit down.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, God.
Ah! Impressive.
The fire underneath burns very high around the walls of the cauldron, and all of the chalk that Siksik had placed around the edges goes from a pale white to a blazing red, and some of the fire seems to be soaked into the runes that Siksik has placed around the cauldron.
Yes, very good, very good. Now that we got it a little warmed up. Spirit of the Golden, Herald of the Fae, oh crafted doohickey, speak to me.
Yeah.
She taps it with a nail.
Hello. I expressively demanded it.
She tilts her head to it.
Must need a little more. All right, then.
She, looks at Grebella.
Give me uppies. Allow me
Okay.
to peer inside of the cauldron.
Grebella will pick her up and put her wherever she wants.
There's just something hilarious to me about the idea of like this benevolent or malevolent, whatever, kobold, like who has all this power and all this knowledge, going uppies.
Uppies.
Yuppies.
That is good enough. Put me down.
She'll put her down.
She rolls up her sleeves. And she places one hand, her left hand, against the outside of the cauldron. And you can hear immediately the flesh sizzling. She grits her teeth and bares fang.
I suspected as much.
She takes her hand back and looks at it and up at you.
It is not just the connection that has been long underused. But this cauldron was most certainly made and forged within the plane of fire itself.
Interesting.
Though it still has the touch of the Fae on it. Fascinating. That does narrow down what could possibly be trapped inside. Not everything, Grebella, is a combination of something from the elemental plane and the material. The Vakarans, for example, both drow and fire elemental, could be loosely considered as Ganassi. But not everything is a combination of elemental and physical. It can be elemental and even dreaming. and those two planes can overlap in places along the same ley lines that pierce the walls between worlds, creating an abundance of new creations. It is these crossing points that these elemental lords favor, that allow them to meddle within our plane, while keeping influence over their own and the surrounding ones. Nova simply was the strongest, capitalized on it quickly. This pot, and the heat that it can withstand, limits what it is made of to a few particular metals, due to the stink of the Fae on it. I am convinced that this is forged cold iron, meant and forged with a fiery, flaming spirit within it. A Fae that is close to the elemental plane of fire and close to the dreaming.
Interesting.
But, unlike other relics, there is very little left of the spirit. It has been forged into the pot, stirred in it like ingredients, and once combined cannot be separated, just manipulated.
Does this mean I'm gonna be a fairy fighting type?
No, it just means that whatever Fae has been folded into the iron by cruel fire lords will not be escaping anytime soon. Though I surmise that she is also not particularly interested in helping out either.
What do you suggest we do?
Siksik thinks for a moment.
Give me a moment with this relic, and allow my, your kobolds to filter in. This will require all of us.
Grebella nods.
They should be filtering in slowly.
And as promised, some of the kobolds that have been following you from 6-6 Cave are now starting to filter in and looking at their old digs with familiar eyes.
Come here, gather around. Let us hear what this accursed relic from the plane of fire wants. Your friend Coslow has done good in order to re-strengthen that connection to the ley lines. But this pot has gone long underused, and we can use the Fire Lord's relics against him. We just need to make sure the pot knows that we are the side that it wants to be on. Hint, hint. We may need to beseech the pot if it gets enough sentience and attitude in order to make it happy. But Fae are also easily tricked. We shall see. We shall see. Kobolds, stoke the flames.
They begin to poke at the fires and kind of wave at them with anything that they can grab. Large pieces of wood, other flaming pieces of wood. They're just blowing on it.
They try so hard.
Bring your spirit speaker here, Grebella.
Who? Azrael?
Six
What?
turns around and looks at Azrael.
Yes, you. The bag of souls. Come here.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's
Yes.
okay.
I did just blow up the Fire Lord guy, so like I'm pretty tapped, just as a reminder.
Are you? Are you? Six looks at you.
Yeah.
Azrael, you can take
Yeah.
spell slots from Andennis. He is your patron.
I mean, only if I thought it was only if it was spells that he had that I needed. But okay.
Six points at the cauldron.
You. Do you sense any spirit lingering within this pot? As quiet or as loud as it may be.
I sense any spirits in the pot. I mean, I did exercise the pot before.
You did. So there are currently no spirits in the pot.
Oh, no, I got rid of the spirits in the pot. Twice, actually.
Six scratches her chin.
What exactly did you do?
Well, they were kind of cursing things, so I told them to get lost. The first time it was all like necromantic and stuff. And the second time, I think the second time it was necromantic too, wasn't it?
Yeah, we've had a lot of issues trying to get somebody to properly understand this thing.
That's why it is so quiet. The exorcism has put it into deep, deep dormancy. Smart, but complicates this. It is not as awoken as I thought it would be. Though meddlesome, it can be easily overcome. Though it has tapped most of the power that it needs. We just need to reawaken it.
Sixic turns around and begins drawing another circle on the ground with chalk.
As cauldrons are generally as cauldrons are generally items loved and used by the Fae. The Fae cannot be entirely exorcised as much as I wish that they could. Fae spirits are notably hard to get rid of.
After a moment, she takes some of the dirt that's within the circle and throws it within the cauldron, watching as it erupts with a bright red smoke.
Yes, all of this is telling me everything that I need to know. Grebella, I have a strange request. Can you bring me a rock, a stone, perhaps? About, she holds up her hands. About this size, square.
Grebella will go over to the little mining area and find.
Grebella, make me a quick investigation check. Easily enough, you find a flat gray stone. And about the size that Sik is asking for.
Grebella will hawk it back over, hold it, looking for more instruction.
Toss it into the pot.
Okay.
Grebella will chuck it in there.
Grebella, as you would expect to hear the stone hit the bottom of the pot and go clang, clang, clang around, as you toss it in, it makes no sound. Sik eyes get wide.
Ah! Now we're on to something.
What is that?
She holds up her arms to you once again.
I require one more set of uppies.
Yes, ma'am.
She picks her right up.
She peers over into the bottom of the pot.
Yes!
She squirms out of your grasp.
So, here's what we know so far. The cauldron, connected to the elemental plane of fire, but it is dormant, and whatever fey has been folded into the cold iron of this cauldron has been put into a state of extreme dormancy by your unintentional meddling. But I was going to experiment with a few different things in order to divine the nature of the fey inside, but seems like I got lucky.
She looks up at Grebella.
The fey's spirit that has been folded into the iron of this pot by cruel fire elementals is known as a hearth fey, creatures of the fire, born of the elemental plane of fire and the dream. By mortals, they are generally regarded as housewarmers, keeping the fire going long and strong without burning down the house. But they are fickle things, and not as kind as mortals think they might be. They tend to frequent both the planes of fire and the realms of the dream. But it seems like this one has been procured and placed into a cauldron for whatever magical concoctions the Fire Lords wished. But now, it is here in the material plane, certainly given as a trade or tribute, most likely from the Vicarans. And the Fae is still folded inside, eternally trapped within walls and walls of fire and cold iron.
Grebella kind of frowns at this.
Yeah.
Do not worry about whatever Fae's fate. We do not question the kindness treated to the cow that gives us milk.
One of the kobolds says, I do.
Silence!
Yeah, I'm assuming even if we wanted to, we couldn't help it.
It is merely the cauldron now, as it knows nothing else. Not of the beautiful dreaming places of fire, nor the pure chaos of the elemental plane. It is what it is. But now it will be central and reawakening. your draconic power. Fae, as I mentioned, are fickle, and especially Hearth Fae, but there are a few things that get their attention, and that may rouse them out of their dormancy. Don't worry, these things should be obscure, but relatively easy to procure. We are lucky enough to understand the nature of the creature folded inside, and thus we know its likes and dislikes. 1. The Fae will need to remember what it is like to be on the elemental plane, and thus it would need the blood of a fairy that has been on the material plane for some time. It does not need to be a lot, but it needs some blood to remember what mortality is. As Hearth Fae are generally seen as caretakers of the home, protectors of the domicile, they are immediately roused by the laughter of children growing up in a warm and comforting home. You can bring me the laughter of a child or the laughter of the innocent. That should further our cause in order to wake her up. Lastly,
How do you capture laughter?
She kind of looks at Azrael and Siksik.
She holds up a finger.
the last thing we will need is more for us and less for her. And I will require the tears of a raven. This will allow us clarity, but will mostly allow her to gain memory of what she was before becoming, well, a cauldron, and thus remember her purpose to craft us a new flaming dragon heart. Ravens are keepers of memories, and their tears are prized. And no sea swap, yours will not do.
Well, yeah, I'm not a fucking raven.
We do know somebody that,
I swear, has anybody here in Medrox ever seen a different kind of bird?
Apparently not.
You know, black feathered birds are very hard to see against the dark of night.
We are friends with Miss Ravensblood. I'm sure if I asked her, we can figure that out.
Good. Then let us reawaken this Fae so she remembers at least how to be a proper cauldron. And with this combined, we shall set the essence of Embir inside. And soon, Grebella, the change will begin within you. You can bring them back in any order, and they should be relatively easy to source from Maginox. Remember, fairy blood, and not from a fae that has been procured from the dreaming. It must be a fae that has spent some time on the material plane. Laughter of a child, or an innocent, and the tears of a raven.
I think I know an innocent.
Grebella kind of laughs.
Yeah, what do you think about our Minotaur friend?
He's not really a child.
Yeah, but that man does not know how anything works at all.
Well, 2 of my souls are children. I could probably just manifest them if you needed that.
If you would like, or if that works.
But I have no idea where you're going to find a fairy.
That is the difficult part.
I hear they all work a lot, like all the time. so you can never have them, show up to any kind of planned function.
Yes, apparently they work 24/7, 365 days a year.
Uh-huh.
Is this a reference?
Possibly.
Sick knows what I'm talking about.
That I don't know how to get. Maybe we could go to one of those shops and they would know? Or do you think that's a little taboo to ask about?
Magilorx has a long history of, well, sourcing blood from people and things of higher status, from people of lower status. Though...
6-6 shrugs.
I do not know your status within the city quite yet. Getting a Fae to just willingly offer up some of their blood might require some convincing, but I am not here to condone murder. Just the methods.
Well, do you know any Fae around Sick?
I know of one that I've seen around, but it's been quite some time since I've seen him. His name was Flix.
I was just about to say, wasn't there rumors about Miss Raven's blood and, that person?
Well, then perhaps you can carve out 2 fairies with 1 stone and get the tears of the raven and the blood of a fae in one go. It seems like she would be your best bet.
I can't go through that hallway currently with this. Do you guys mind running me a favor?
That just goes to Vicaris. We don't need to go through there to get to Maginox.
Oh, I thought that was... I thought it was a hallway to everything.
But we could go the long way.
Grebella,
Yeah.
leave the essence of Embir inside the cauldron. All of your kobolds and myself will be working to continue to stoke the fire and strengthen the power of the ley line that connects to the plane of fire.
Okay, we'll be back as soon as we can, because... boy, do we need to get rid of this thing.
Don't worry, if something has come along, taken the essence of Embir, and left my burning corpse, then you have much, much, much larger problems than you may realize.
Yeah, that's fair. I know you can handle yourself. I'm protective.
Grebella smiles a little bit.
Alright, let's take the long way. Or you guys can... well, no, we can take the short way because we're leaving the thing. I'm all worked up and nervous.
I actually have one question. Does the tears of the raven have to come from, like, a certain emotion? Or is it just tears of a raven?
It must just be the tears. I do not believe there must be any emotion applied. The ravens are keepers of, deliverers of memory. Their tears are valued in certain rituals, such as this one.
Okay, I just want to make sure that torture was still an option if we couldn't get it an easier way.
6-6 shrugs.
I require only the tears. The methods are up to you.
Okay, I'm not first choice. Just, back pocket.
Alright, let's keep going.
Oh
And
my
then,
God, Grebella, it's still just a little torture. It's not even that big of a deal.
then we need to figure out how to get Charlinda. Alright,
Do you
let's
think
go.
about something other than what's in your pants?
It's not about pants. It's about I don't want her to be hauled off to go fight a war she probably doesn't want to fight. Alright, let's go.
Door. Be door, please. Thank you, door.
Alright, where do you all go first to get the 3 items that are required
Can
for
I-
6/6 ritual?
Can I investigate the rune in here real quick, just to like make doubly sure it's not doing anything?
100%. Go ahead.
What would you like me to roll?
Oh, sorry. Arcana check, please.
I will chew some guidance gum while I'm doing this as well.
I love the guidance gum.
Why my guidance didn't roll? Oh, I probably didn't have myself targeted.
You hit me with a 1d4. The rune does not appear to have changed and still detects slightly on your detect magic, so it is active and has not gone off, even in the presence of Grebella.
Alright, we're good.
Alright. Taking the back way, this will take you back to Coslow's den. One moment, please. Walking through the tunnels that lead from Grebella's lair out in the mountains into Coslow's den and below to Vicaris beyond. You are welcomed by the sight of your empty vault, as usual.
I swear I had stuff in here. I don't know where it went.
It all got moved to the cave.
Yeah.
Your stuff is now Grebella stuff.
I think he's got a bigger vault in his pockets of money.
Are we going back way through the bar or through
Duh.
the tables?
We gotta be cool.
Grebella, you open up the door and you see Grillnick, who is busy cooking up a storm in the back room of Coslow's den.
Oh, hey, Grebella.
Hey, looks like you've been doing some good here.
Oh, yeah, we've been super busy. I've been doing an exploratory menu and trying some new sausages basted with that, what were we calling it? The beer. It was like caramel and salty. Anyway, been mixing that in with some sausages, and they've been a hit. We've also had some entries into the raffle. We've been keeping track of all the entries in a little basket to the north.
Ah, right.
But
Grebella is clearly distracted and only vaguely paying attention.
But Grebella, I don't. Maybe Grumpus should spoil the news. But did you hear?
Mm-hmm.
The coronation of the king is happening soon, and some emissaries from House Lunesti have been visiting venues. I think they're trying to get stock of maybe where to host the after party.
That sounds like a mission for Cosmo.
Here, tell him here. Tell him to have it here.
That's what I was saying, but I don't think I'm as good as a chef as Zestgob.
Grillnick looks a little sad.
We could always, ask Zestgob to come, work here for a night. He owes us a few favors.
Yeah, and he can teach you some stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that would be really nice. I would really like to work with Zestgob. You think he would really come here?
Yeah, we kind of saved his business.
Well, that would certainly make us the talk of the town. If the coronation is happening too, we're gonna get slammed. We've been seeing a lot more tourists in anyway.
Yeah, it is good. Certainly a lot going on.
No, people are really excited. We haven't had a right party, and gosh, I don't know how long it's been. I mean, the vampires host their own galas, but none of us are invited. This is like a citywide celebration. Everybody's gonna be drinking and eating and...
This is fair.
gambling.
That's another problem thing.
She just kind of looks at him and smiles.
I mean, I'm just a new chef, but I smell opportunity.
Well, yeah, here,
Grebella will hand him like 10 gold.
Oh, okay. He's got a little pocket stash. Subtract 10 gold from your inventory. I give him 10 gold.
Oh wow, hey, thanks.
This is for you, but also go buy anything that you think will help us stand out, right?
I wish that I could afford those, but...
Afford what?
The rare stuff that Zeskop gets. He's got first dibs on all of that stuff coming in from the docks anyway.
Grebella will dig further into her pocket and give him 100 gold.
Oh!
Go ask him if, well, first off, tell him we sent you, and we were hoping to collaborate for a big party, being as we probably have more booze than he does, and, yeah, you want to learn from him and maybe, find out the secrets of, where he gets his stuff. Not that you would undercut him, but you're excited to work with someone like him or something.
Oh.
I don't know. You're more excited about this than I am.
Wow, it's really generous. I'll see if I have time.
Speaking of which, the door opens and Grumpus is giving you like the where the fuck is the food face? And his mouth is open, but before he can say anything to Grillnick, his brows furrow together as he looks at the group.
Hey.
You all gonna hang out in the back, or you're gonna help us with all the commotion we got going on up front?
Commotion?
Yeah, we've been slammed. And anyway, that raffle, that was a great idea. Been a hit.
Cause it seems like we need to hire more people.
Last thing Grillnick brought out was this multi-berry pie.
Yeah, I was just giving him a little bit of money to figure some more stuff out, but sounds like you guys need some things.
He's experimenting. He's doing a good job, you little lad. He's just, on the experimental menu. Can't really focus on cooking the same thing 5 times a day. We'll figure it out.
Grebella shrugs.
Y'all gonna stand in the door with your mouth ajar, or are you gonna come in through a door?
Yeah.
I lost my keys!
What? Reach in your K key. You might find it.
Apparently I can't. Oh, there we go.
Into your K.
No, I don't have it.
Well, hey, stubby ass little. There. Just crawl under the desk.
What?
Yeah. It should be unlocked. Hello.
Oh my god!
Weird. I gotta spray that thing down with some oil, some WD-40.
It does seem like you need to hire more people, cuz. Oh my goodness, look at all this.
We've been very slammed. News about that beer got around pretty quick, and turns out it's a hit. And, well, it's put a lot of stress on Grillneck, because he just still doesn't know what he wants to do with the food, and well, it's a bit of a surprise every day. Plus, we got some people gambling in the back, and I do believe a couple of them have brought in some substances. I haven't laid any ground rules on that, but we're all right with smoking in the doors, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Wait, do we actually make money off this place? Is there like a take? Do people pay for things here?
Yeah, I think
yeah.
so.
Yep, well, we got some staff, and they are paid. I am also paid. And then, but we have some inventory that we get, and we now are starting to put in orders back in the docks in order to get some standard things. So, but if things keep up like this, we will be cash flow positive, yes.
Okay, cash, I see. Because I know you're paid, and I know we pay for things, but that usually comes from Kozlo. Or weirdly me sometimes.
We make sure that everybody in the coterie is well taken care of. If they're not, they tend to start taking things, you know?
Well, no, I know you're well taken care of because we take good care of you. I was just asking if we actually made any money back ever.
Well, we're starting to see some tourism come back in, and I would say this is day one, but of seeing potentially a positive outcome, I could tell you at the end of the day, but things are looking pretty good.
As soon as we start to turn a little bit of profit, we should start hiring more people.
I 100% agree. Right now, we definitely need at least another hand in the back, and I could use another person out front. Plus, we lost entertainment serving in the side rooms. We had our dancer quit, so...
What happened there?
And no wait staff. What happened to her? Oh, right. She died and got brought back and is now the head of a cult. Never mind.
Yeah, so that's some turnover, you know. She just got rehired somewhere else. I can't stop that.
No, we're not saying it's you. We're just...
So we may
got
need some more staff. Yeah.
We got some important things going on, no Grumpus, so, do what you gotta do.
Not just that, you heard about the coronation. Everybody's a tizzy. The whole time, we're gonna be absolutely slammed. People from all over are gonna be coming to see this.
Yep.
So, I mean, potentially we could use that staff, like, right quick.
Well,
She elbows Kozlo.
If you want to tell some of the gang to come in and help out, they may not be good at it, but might be.
Kozlo, just give him money to hire more people.
But we do
Kozlo
have
will.
most of them spread out between taking care of the docks, watching the church, and occasionally coming around here. But I could use some real staff, some with actual skills.
Kozlo will reach into his bag, pull out an envelope, like just one of those, conspicuous, this envelope obviously has money in it sorts of envelopes, and slide it across the table to Grumpus with 500 gold in it. I don't know why he's putting it in an envelope instead of a coin pouch, but that's just how I felt right now.
He takes it and slides it across the table. The
How
people.
much you think that could get you in terms of help over the next few days?
It could give me a couple heads. Definitely can get me a good chef. Right quick.
Yeah, we
Probably
also-
an
Kobolds that are
entertainer.
going to run away to Grebella's lair this time.
Yeah, try not to hire kobolds. Not that I think kobolds don't deserve work, but I think they're going to be really busy soon.
That is noted. I
And you're
will
gonna hire some
specifically
birds.
be
Make
looking
sure you know what
for.
kind of birds they are, Grumpus.
Yeah, you've been doing your recommended reading.
Yeah, Sonny's totally engrossed in that picture book. Fantastic.
Sea Swap's gonna kind of
birds.
walk up to the bar. He's gonna walk up to the bar, kind of like lean on, and go, Grumpus. What
Yeah.
kind of bird am I?
A real
What kind of bird
fine
am I,
one.
Grumpus? Come on.
That is an excellent question. Thank you for asking. Have you tried the pie that
Yeah, I've tried the pie.
that Gronik
and I
has
just wanna
made?
know
It
what
is
kind of bird I am.
fantastic.
Grumpus, help me out. He's gonna like side to side with Grumpus across the bar. Just tell me what kind of bird I am, Grumpus.
all birds are flying birds.
There's like 4
and
options.
You are a
Alright,
blackbird.
C-Swab, we gotta give him more time. Hi, Sonny.
More time. We had this conversation a couple days ago. 50-50 shot. You get it right.
You are a
Seaswap like leans in, starts nodding his head.
I
tell you what. I'll give you the first letter. It starts with a K.
You're a kinku, aren't you?
Hey! Makes everybody like condescendingly clap. Hey, you got it!
Oh my god, did I say that right?
You're doing good, Grumpus. Probably, I don't know.
Somebody at the
Taking
bar
the
says,
pie.
"Where I am from, kinku means sausage." That's very interesting. Sunny is currently talking to a Maginox visitor who is very confused. Oh,
Grebella
bye.
pats his head as she runs.
Sorry, we're busy. And you're the best, Sonny.
Oh, everybody's so busy.
Did you subtract the 500 gold from my thing already?
Oh, I did not. You'll have to subtract your own.
Oh, okay. Dang. I'm almost approaching what some people who are very rich would consider broke.
Where are you all going?
Grebella's headed straight to Catherine's place.
Oh,
Yep, we're gonna just ask her for a
Tears
bit of
first,
blood
it
from her
looks-
boyfriend
Mm-hmm.
and her tears.
Don't
Totally a normal thing to
fall,
ask.
they
and
crash.
her tears. Oh my god. Okay, one
I mean,
second.
if we play our cards right, we could get her to deliver both simultaneously.
She is a little bit busy, but Grebella's desperate to. Honestly, like, attending the coronation obviously would be fun, but in Grebella's mind, she's like, we need to get rid of this thing or we're gonna get in trouble.
I have it on good authority that you have weeks for the coronation.
No. Grebella feels like it's good cover for us to get done when we have to get done.
Yeah, right
we
now
gotta-
it's just the hype train.
We gotta be fast, turn you into a dragon, save your girlfriend, kick off a civil war underground, all so we can get back for the coronation party.
Perfect.
Also destroy Lich School sometime in the middle of all that.
No, we are never doing that.
That's true. That Lich just is gonna hang out.
Yes. Just get over it. It's not the fucking main story quest anymore, guys. We've moved on. We're out here doing the Hildebrand quest line as the main story quest.
This is like when you're like, you've been playing WoW for 100 hours and you go, maybe I will go turn in that one quest from Valley of Trials finally.
Jesus.
Sitting outside of House Ravensblood are two familiar faces.
Hello, guys. How's it going?
Greetings. I dare say the lady of the house is currently out. She is involved in some of the coronation preparations. How may we assist you, my friends?
They were hoping to ask her about some special ingredients. She has somebody that's like in charge of I don't know, alchemy, magic, cosmos, is your bag.
Do you guys know any fairies or fae?
They look at each other.
I haven't seen one, at least around the castle grounds, since Flix left. I dare say I haven't seen Flix in quite some time.
Left?
He comes and he goes. Yes, him and the lady of the house are in a relationship, I believe.
Well, yeah, that we knew.
But he tends to fly in and not use the front door. And we see, personally, very little of him. Sometimes his figure streaking across the sky, but that's honestly been weeks.
You don't know of any other Fae and Maginox?
Fae and Maginox, that's tricky. Fae haven't been a formal part of Maginox for a while. They're just looking for any Fae.
Any Fae, but also, can you actually help settle a quick bet between me and Kozlo?
No, God.
As a Kenku, we don't cry because we just don't. I'm saying that ravens can cry. Kozlo thinks that birds don't cry. You guys know any ravens around here that cry? Anybody around, or they can cry on demand?
I've seen doves cry.
No, ravens.
What does that sound like?
This is what it sounds like when the doves cry. Everybody knows that. We're talking about ravens, though. Like, I'm saying that they definitely can.
Well, I've cried. Yes, I've been known to shed a tear.
Could you do it now, like on demand, like an actor?
Are these guys Kenku or are they ravens?
They're were-ravens.
Okay.
Hip.
Does anybody got an onion or something?
He like squeezes out like a single drop from his eye.
Oh no. Azrael holds their finger out to collect it on the tip of their finger. Oh, that's really impressive.
You acquire 1 raven tear.
Oh. See? Told you, Kozlo.
Okay, you might need more than that.
Yeah.
Volume was not specified.
She said tears.
Also, it's just on your finger, and now it's just dissolving.
Oh, Kozlo, do you have something to put this in?
Okay, so we don't know for sure if that was really a tear or just snow melting on your face. You guys have any other ravens that cry? You guys got any emotional guards?
It's such a weird question. I don't know.
It's just to settle a bet. It's weird, but it's to settle a bet. It's kind of important.
I can't cry on demand, and I haven't seen any crying friends around here, so you're probably going to lose that bet. Sorry, friend.
Do you have a chef?
A
Are they a raven?
A what?
You guys are were-ravens. You're not even real ravens. I mean, you're real ravens, but you're not like full. You know what I'm saying.
Sorry. You said you can't cry on demand? Or on command?
No, I'm a god, not an actor.
Would you permit me to try something? It's fine. It's fine. You'll be fine.
You can make a persuasion check.
This guy is not buying our shit.
Hey, we saved his life. All right.
It's true. Well, I don't. This isn't the one we saved. The one we saved is actually outside the bar. I guess we could have talked to him.
I thought that was the named one. Oh no, this is the guy we just asked his name randomly, isn't it?
Yes.
I am distinctly uncomfortable with this without knowing the outcome. What are you doing?
Well, the outcome would be you crying and proving everybody here right.
Why do you need me to cry so badly? This is all very strange.
Frederick, do you mean to tell me that you and... I'm sorry, sir, what was your name?
The man stutters and spammers.
My name's Siren.
Siren? You mean to tell me you and Siren never, like, take bets out here over, like, what you might see or... Like, hey, do you think I will bet you that so-and-so can do so? You guys never do nothing like that?
I call them dude bets.
Grebella just looks at everybody.
You guys don't do dude bets?
Well, yeah, you just didn't even phrase it like that. I mean, yeah, I do dude bets all the time. Hey,
this is a dude bet.
We're trying to prove a dude bet between me and Kozlo. If you would permit Azrael to do this, we'll settle the bet.
Seesaw, maybe you should cut them in, and they get like half of the take from your bet if you're right.
Yeah, all right. There you go. If you can create a decent amount of tears from crying, I'll give you half.
Half of what?
It's 10 gold.
I'm in.
Okay. That was Frederick.
Yes, that was Frederick.
Grebella will not so subtly give Sea-Swap 10 gold.
No, I got it.
No,
It's gonna be coming from Coslo's pocket anyway, because I'm gonna win this bet.
Okay, so if wait. If I cry, does that consider me winning or losing?
The bet specifically was that you could not cry enough to fill a small vial.
That's so oddly specific, but
Well, we was talking about it, and there's all these people. It's like, oh, ravens don't cry, or if they do, it's just like a little bit.
Listen, what they don't tell you about adventuring is there's a lot of downtime.
They really do come up with the weirdest dude bets, man. I got into half the crap I am because I followed through on a dude bet.
And also, when you're the only two of a 4-person group that's actually alive and has blood, you gotta come up with stuff that they don't really get.
Yeah. That's
Okay, are we ready? Are we ready to try this? Are you in position, C-Swab, for the official measuring device?
Yes.
I
Do you have
definitely.
the vial?
I'm so winning 10 gold. Haha, Frederick, you are screwed.
It's actually
Has-
5. It's 5 gold. It's 10
Azrael
gold.
casts command and just says, cry.
Sarah, that's so mean. I can't believe you've done this.
Kaza will produce a little vial out of his artificer bag and just hold it up.
There's no way you could get me to fill this entire vial. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Do I have your okay to like help out with this a little bit?
He's just crying so hard that he can't get words out anymore.
But is
Okay,
he
I'm
producing
gonna say some
tears?
things to help. I
He
don't
is.
mean them, but also I do kind of mean them. Siren's a better guard than you. Catherine said it herself.
Why would you say something so mean?
Oh, buddy.
I work
Yeah,
really
there you go.
hard.
Just let it all out.
Let it all out.
I have fledglings at home to take care of. I haven't fed my babies.
Grebella will hug him maybe a little bit too tight.
The vial is slowly filling as he bawls about his children.
I used
It's
to
okay.
work 3 jobs. Now I've worked so hard to get there.
He ugly
You're doing
cries.
so good, buddy. It's okay.
It's not your fault. It's the economy. It's just impossible to get a house these days.
Yeah.
Well, it's like a coop more than a house, but we get it.
The vial is now... The tiny vial is now full of Frederick's tears.
Look at that. I guess I lose this bet. Oh, darn.
All right, guys, I'll pay him 5 gold.
Aha! 10 gold is mine.
No, it's 10 gold is mine. 5 of it is yours.
5 gold
Ah.
is mine.
Grebella will give him 5 more gold just because she feels bad.
No, it's Cosmo lost the bet. He pays.
Plus
Cosmo,
10
5
gold.
Yeah, you thought I was gonna be dead.
We don't actually know how dude bets work, actually.
Yeah, I'm new to the do bet. Just it's
This is
okay.
what happens when you just run around with Reborn.
Well, there's your 5 gold that Grebella just gave you.
No, Kazo.
Wait.
Fine.
I just gave your chef 100 gold. I know any 110 gold.
Kaza will also hand over 5 gold.
Subtract 5 gold from your inventories, please.
Damn, I got Cosmo to give him 5 gold on some bullshit. I'd love to see it.
Frederick turns to look at Grebella.
Kaza was just like genuinely impressed that C-Swab just whipped this out of his ass. As soon as we walked up here, he was like, fuck yeah, I'll put 5 gold on that.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, torture was the back pocket. Not on these guys, but
Did you- Do you think I'm a bad guard?
No,
No, you're
you're
right.
crying into this to settle the
Frederick,
bet.
look at this. you've won the bet for me. Me.
Yeah,
you,
you're
a
so
fellow
good at
bird.
stuff.
You helped me win. You helped me achieve something here today.
I'm an achiever.
You're an achiever.
Yeah, and now you got a little extra money to go spoil the wife and kids.
I do. I work real hard for this.
You
Just
do.
Just to be clear, only the first 6 seconds of that was Azrael. Everything else came from his own heart.
He was crying for like a minute. Holy
Hey,
shit.
sometimes once that little leak in the dam starts, you just get a flood.
Just flood.
It just floods open.
No, full pun intended. Full pun intended.
Everybody needs a good cry sometimes.
It's true.
However, you do not have your fairy blood. Where are you all going next? As Frederick wipes his eyes with the back of his sleeve.
Do you know anybody who might know somebody who might know a fairy or fae?
Yeah. I still think we should go to that shop.
What shop?
You know, the one where we bought all the cool stuff because we're merchants.
What?
Huh?
That cool shop that we went to, like, right after we got our merchant ring things. There were, like, 5 different vendors, including some people that had some weird shit.
Oh, you just mean like the main street of
Yeah,
Passion
that was
House?
just the main strip. Yeah.
No. It was an actual shop that we
It was
went
just
to.
a,
Right, but
a
that's-
shop off of the main
It
street.
wasn't like a special thing that we got into because we were merchants. It was just that's where the shops are.
Oh no, there was a actually there was
No.
actually a separate
Yeah.
scene. I remember it
it?
now.
I do have a
Yeah.
separate scene for it too.
Yeah.
But I think all those merchants are just on the main street now.
It
I
was,
thought it was
so when they were basically hiding in their houses, it was like the indoor version of it, but now that they're all back out on the streets,
Oh.
they're out on the streets selling their wares as opposed to waiting for people to come in, so they're just being more proactive. But it's the same set of vendors.
Gotcha.
Yeah, let's go check out around our place.
Frederick like kind of shakes your elbow. Hey, you know, maybe it's just me, but I'm really feeling for you right now. You know, I really feel like I just want to help you out. You know?
Give me your buddy.
She gives him another really big, probably too hard hug.
Yeah.
Cracks his back a little bit.
You know, Catherine, you know, even though she's a vampire, she's a pretty good person. She's a pretty nice leader, but she definitely has a little locket where she's kept some of the blood from Flick. She wears it sometimes, but since she's been out, I don't think she's been wearing it. Yeah. Maybe we could find it upstairs. You really need like something like that? You could just borrow it.
Yeah, we don't want to borrow the locket, but maybe the little bit of the stuff inside.
I mean,
I don't want to offend Miss Raven's blood, though. She's been very good to us.
it just I feel like I just want to I really gotta help you out because I know I feel your play. It's so hard to be looking for something for so long and just not find it.
Okay.
Lila looks at the
think you
guys and
broke
shrugs.
him. But it's good.
Yep.
Hey,
If you just need a little bit of blood out of it, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's just you know.
Acorn,
Oh,
you're doing
yeah.
a really good job over here of not remembering any of this later, right?
He's counting
gonna
his gold. Huh? What?
He's gonna slip this
I was
guard
just-
of 5 gold as well.
Oh, 5 gold.
Who would have known that the guards outside of Catherine Raven's Blood's house were so impossibly bad at their job? Like, impossibly bad. Like, how, honestly, I'm glad Frederick has this job because, my goodness, I don't know if he would be able to hold a job anywhere else.
You guys showed that you were friends. They trust
Did
you.
we?
We're a pal now.
You just
know?
you never know until you ask.
Is it?
It's fine.
We let him in on a dude bed. It was good. It's great. Yeah. Uh-huh.
It's true.
True.
A big
Oh,
bet
so just
did occur.
hypothetically, where would that necklace be inside?
Or did you like go and grab it? Because I don't think anyone would want to snoop
Oh
around
god,
it.
I'm such a mess. I'm such a mess right now. I could.
Oh,
It's
you're
up.
fine,
It's on the
buddy.
second floor. It's like on. You just go up the stairs, and it's the first door on your left.
Okay.
Second floor, first door on the left. Thank you,
Frederick he looks over the railing. And he's like, man. What
Deep
about
breaths, buddy. Deep breaths.
I'm sorry. Does somebody want to unlock the front door though? That would help.
Siren,
Yeah,
Yeah.
do we need keys?
Siren, I'll help.
No pillaging.
Yeah, no, we're just...
No,
Checking out
definitely
some
not.
Hi, guys.
and by
Hello.
the way, I owe you guys. If you guys have any dude bets that need resolving that I can help you out with, anything you need, you let me know. I got you.
I got you, bro. I got you. Oh my god, Frederick, are you okay?
So much of this entire game has become a dude bet that I've lost track.
Alright, 1 second, please.
Oh, good God.
Hey guys, I can't believe that. I couldn't believe that worked for the tears, but I definitely can't believe this is working for the blood too.
Well, I didn't know we'd be able to get it here. This is not the way I thought we were going to get it.
It feels a little uncanny. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh no, it's totally fine. I'm down for Grebella Dragon, but I'm just saying it's a little weird.
Yeah.
Like, I feel somewhat compelled after all of this is over to let Miss Ravensblood know just how terrible her guards actually are. Like, what if
Yeah.
somebody tried to actually come here to hurt her or steal from her?
I don't want to get the guy fired, though. I'd feel really bad.
Well,
He's
no,
got
I
a
mean-
wife and fledglings.
But, like, just imagine, what if somebody came in here and, like, lit the place on fire and kidnapped her or something for some evil cult ritual?
Yeah, you got a point.
Yeah.
All right, fine. We'll tell her.
Well, we don't have to tell her. That's fine, too. I was just, hypothetical.
Yeah,
Totally
we'll-
not based off of actual events that may or may not have occurred or anything.
We definitely will just encourage her to beef up security or have a smarts test or something. I don't know how any of this works. I'm just big and swing at things.
I think this is a whole lot of not our problem.
That's very true.
I'm posting my reaction to like all of that stuff working and getting like the blood and the stuff from just a stupid dude bet.
Azrael, the door is locked.
Oh, drat. Our master plan spoiled.
Hey, Gazo.
Picasso, you want to pick a lock, buddy?
Why can I not walk? What's happening?
You gotta go down the stairs first.
Oh, I was still on the other side of the stairs. Can I like listen at the door first to make sure I don't hear anybody on the other side?
Ah, absolutely. Make me a perception check, please.
Alright, I need to get my head out of the gutter for what I'm thinking.
Well, we were told she was out. It doesn't mean there's not somebody in the room.
I don't know why like 5 things just rolled.
Because I gave you guidance, you probably rolled it with guidance.
Oh, okay.
Let me reapply guidance.
So
Because
much
I did
guidance.
that for the lock picking.
Also, pressing your ear to the door, you don't hear anything on the other side. Seems very quiet.
Alright. I'm gonna assume it's not trapped because this is like their house.
We were invited.
We were
It's fine.
invited. It's just
Yeah.
they forgot to give us the key, so
Yeah, it's totally fine.
Make me a sleight of hand check to pick the lock. Easily enough. The oaken door is now
So-
unlocked.
Real quick though, so it's like we were invited. It's okay. We just didn't have the key. There's not a big deal. It's definitely not trapped. The door was trapped.
That would be
Oh.
The gang opens
hilarious.
a trap door.
That would be pretty fucking hilarious, actually.
Not to give the DM any ideas.
Grebella is just kind of leaning at the top of the stairs, keeping an eye out.
So far, because you have not strayed off the path, you've not aroused any suspicion from the were-ravens. Kozlo, you unlock the door.
Alright, I will slowly open it, watching on the other side.
The door opens up into an empty room beyond. 2 statues stand before some dusty red curtains, and a large red rug lies on the floor. As promised, there is a door to the left, and also a door to the right. There's also another door straight ahead to the north.
I definitely think this
First
is
door on
not...
the left. First door on the left.
Yeah, we should not be wandering around looking at other things, so door to the left.
That doesn't sound very Kozlo of you. You're mucking with my role play, sir.
Imposter!
Me.
You were the one crying the entire time.
Oh, it was open.
Open
How
the door
convenient.
to a rather nice bedroom beyond. There's a crackling, but very slowly dying fire in the fireplace, and a 2-person bed looks very comfortable under thick sheets that are made for the winter. There's a ottoman here, plush with red fur. On the table here, there's a small, golden saucer, though it looks more brass than gold. Sitting on top of it, a necklace with a round amulet at its center.
I'm gonna investigate to see if that's the. I mean, I assume that's the necklace with the blood.
Make me an investigation check, please. Taking a look at the necklace, it is large enough to contain something, and it looks like it is a locket made to open like a tiny little book.
I will open the locket.
On one side, there is a crudely sketched picture of a dapper young man with dark hair and cat-like ears. On the other side, a small swirling vial about the size of a quarter, full of shimmering crimson fairy blood.
I guess opposites do attract. Who would have thought a bird and a cat?
The
do we
locket
know-
is silver and quite valuable.
Well, we're not taking her locket, right? We're just taking the blood.
Yeah.
I am
Taking
just here
some of the
for.
blood.
I'm just here for temptation.
This is why Grebella didn't go in.
For Grebella's hoard.
It's so shiny!
Yoink.
This is good that C-Swap is doing this, because I would have Grebella be forced to make saves to not
Yeah, I
pocket
know.
any sort of
Okay.
treasure.
Kozlo, you got something I can put some of this blood in? Do we know how much blood we need? How much blood? How much fey blood do we need? Just a drop, right? It's gotta be just a drop of blood.
At the very least, I would bring back a drop. This looks like it is no more than what would be held in, like, a quarter, maybe 5 drops at most. It is a novelty at best.
All right, we're taking 3. You take 3. You take 1 in case you fuck up. 2 in case you got to redo something, and then just a third for safeness. We've taken 3 drops.
All right.
Kozlo will artificer another small vial out of his bag.
He just has these.
Just has them. What do I say? All right.
The small glass container that contains the blood slides out very easily from its locket container and has a tiny little sliding opening on the top. Do you upend 3 drops into Kozlo's vial?
Just 3, yes.
Okay. A small amount still swirls around in the chamber. It, you ever have that Sonic drink, with the Q? It's like blue and it's swirly. The blood is like that, but red. And has shimmering sparkles that swirl inside of it, though it is noticeably more empty.
Sonic is too
know
complicated of a restaurant for me to go to.
I don't know what drink you just referenced, but now I really want a cherry limeade.
Yeah, me too. I love cherry limeade.
They're so good.
I've been drinking beer all day, so whatever.
Your beer did look also
It did.
very good.
I also
Good.
now want a peanut butter stout.
It's the beer I
wanna-
told you guys about when you came to visit, where I kept bothering him about it. They finally re-released it today. I drove
Nice.
in the pouring rain to go get it.
Nice.
I want the banana bread beer from England.
Alright, C-Swab, you have acquired your drop and backup drops of blood.
All
You
right,
replaced the locket where you found it.
put the locket back down where I found it, in the position that I found it in, as that has ruined many a thieves. All right, let's get out of here.
He's careful.
All right, got the blood. Oops, sorry.
All right, we sneak back out.
Okay.
We close the door.
All right, Grebella, got the blood. Let's go.
Grebella, you don't see anybody peeking up the stairs. You are being quiet and not shuffling about and poking where your head's where it doesn't belong. So you've not aroused any suspicion.
Should we relock this door, Coslow?
Yeah, as soon as my legs start working again, because I can't walk.
Oh no, Coslow!
Oh no, oh my god, his leg's desynced.
He
Can't
tripped. He
feel
tripped
my
the trap.
legs.
Grebella's gonna go over here and write a letter that we came by to see Catherine. Maybe had to borrow a pen from somewhere.
I have
I have a pen. I have a quill.
Grebella, you have
look.
to come save Coslow. He can't. His legs don't work.
Look,
Gotta
she's
carry
saying maybe they had to borrow a pen somewhere where if things are moved in her room. It's fine.
Grebella's writing a nice little letter, but is interrupted
we-
to pick up Coslow.
Castle, come here.
I'm logging back in.
I know. Grebella's just gonna write a little letter. Hey, we came by. Wanted to talk about some things. Know you're busy. Come see us when you can, and just tack it or slide it like right underneath the door.
Okay, perfect. The note is
she's gonna
left.
be upset about it. Grebella's fully willing to have that conversation.
You don't tell her that we stole shit from her, Grebella.
I didn't say anything like that.
No, just raise suspicion for no reason, right? Just put
It
all
is kind of
suspicion.
weird that you would leave the letter though, like in her private quarters space.
Look,
Like
How
we came
many-
all the way here.
how many ravens downstairs saw us and came here and whatever? She knows everything already.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Okay.
I would just rather it be like, hey, we were coming to talk about something important.
Okay, just Grebella, just so we're clear, what were we coming to talk about?
My dragon stuff.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine.
It'll be okay.
Oh yeah, just
We
lying
will
about
tell her we
stealing
were
stuff.
coming for ingredients and source them locally.
Oh yeah.
This door
Just
is
not at all
closing properly,
getting our
right?
lies in order around here.
Like,
Lies.
fine.
Coslow, are you doing okay there, buddy?
I don't fucking know.
Did you relock the door?
That's what I'm trying to do, but oh
Are
god,
you gonna start
now we're
trying
leaving.
things don't work?
It was relocked. We're sure
Okay.
you're good at it. It's fine.
I relocked the door.
All right. Lulu, I got some apples. Lulu, got some.
No, hopefully she gets her note.
Oh
Goodbye,
my God, she's
guys.
still crying.
No, he's just quietly looking off into the distance like he's posing for the cover of a 90s boy band album.
She'll pat him on the shoulder.
I will be okay. I will be okay.
You got this, buddy.
Positive thoughts. Positive thoughts.
And if you're ever looking for another second job, your cousin Dad will be hiring soon.
Yeah.
He just nods and he just continues staring quietly into the falling snow.
But probably not in like a god capacity though.
You're
Like
good
a
at
different
moving
job.
stuff, right?
Siren says, I think he's a little moved himself.
Just find a funny dude bet to make with him, and I'll forget all about it.
Yeah. More do bets. Bye, guys.
Hey, Frederick, I bet you can't jump off that roof into the snow without breaking your arm.
Oh my God.
Maybe
What's hilarious is that's
self-destructive
actually a dude bet
bets.
too.
Well, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Why would you even suggest something like that?
The problem is that's a good bet because you could be like, no, it's high enough up where you won't break an arm.
Probably.
yeah,
And
it's
that's
only
how
one
that's
story.
exactly how dude bets start.
Like, the snow is approximately 8 inches deep. If you actually would just extend your wingspan, you don't hit, the amount of speed that you need in order to splay your guts about upon the ground. I don't even
This is
think
the
you would break
perfect time for us
anything.
to leave.
I don't know. It seems awful high.
Our work here is done.
Let us out! Let us out!
Also, bird bones are hollow, so you don't hit terminal velocity as quickly, so
That's
the
true,
actual
that's
impact
true,
won't be as
that's true.
hard.
He would probably just float down. Where are you going?
Oh my god, look at this map of all
Oh,
places to
wow.
go.
This is cool.
Oh.
Look
This
at
is
that.
a vague
Two
representation.
moons.
All right, hold on a second. All right,
The two of
so we have. Let's go through the list. We have Fablet. Check.
Yeah.
Raven
Yeah.
Steers. Check.
Yep.
This one I knew when 66 said it was gonna be tricky. But how do you harness the laughter of an innocent? Now,
Azrael said
have a
he has
couple
a
of
spirit.
ideas. Have a couple of ideas. This is just a brainstorm spitball. I'm not insinuating. I'm just throwing ideas out there, right?
Okay. I thought we were using Azrael's kid.
Oh, are we doing that?
Wait, Azrael, you have kids?
Well, he's got the spirits.
Azrael, to not waste your time, Sixik will have told you that would not work. Your souls are too intertwined to still be considered separate entities, so you are not an innocent by any means.
That's racist, first of all.
You're
First of all,
a
how
bag
dare
of
you.
souls.
And Sixik will be hearing from HR.
If one soul is bad, it taints the rest of them. That's just how it
Alright,
goes.
So here's the thing. Innocence, by default, if we want to go an easier route, but also more morally bankrupt route, we have to find a child.
Okay.
Well, it did say literally, like, laughter of children, so... Yeah.
It was laughter of the innocent, not
No,
necessarily
the innocent was like a qualifier, but...
Is there like an orphanage or something we can go take?
Well, no, Grebella, hold on a second. We gotta
Okay.
make sure because there's I would say 50-50 shot this child dies.
What? What?
I'm laughing.
If 66 gonna throw him in the cauldron,
No, we just need to capture the laughter.
Well, how do we do that?
okay, Grebella, how would you capture laughter and put it into a pot?
I think we need to go to the market and see if there's like a jar or something for this.
I'm just saying we need to operate under the worst case assumption first, make sure we're okay with that, then work our way backwards and hope for the best.
Aren't there like certain flasks that can hold things like magically? I'm not making that up, right?
There are, but they're very specialized items. This is a very odd request, but I'll allow you guys to brainstorm some ideas on how you would like to solve it.
I mean, we just need the laughter, right? Not the whole kid. And I doubt a kid would be laughing if we throw him in a pot of lava.
Yes, I don't want to kill a kid.
Okay.
Don't we
listen, this is why we brainstormed, because I didn't want us to get to the point where we were about to kill a kid and then it suddenly be a big deal. All right? I don't want to kill a kid either.
Why are we killing the kid anyway? I'm confused. How did we get here?
Killing the kid.
Anyway.
Okay, all right, how about this? I'm going about this the wrong way. I apologize. All right. New method of going forward.
Yeah.
How about where could we go to find something or somebody who would know about how you could harness the innocence of a child magically without harming the kid?
Let's go to the market.
I actually kind of have an idea. I have 2 ideas, actually.
Okay.
Well, first we could find a already dead child, and we could speak with them and tell them a funny joke. The second option that doesn't require an already dead child would require an already living child. Don't we have like those sending stones that you found, Grebella? What if we just found a child and gave them one and called them up later and told them a funny joke and made them laugh? And then we don't have to bring the child anywhere or shove them into a metaphysical jar.
I don't think I have sending stones.
I thought we got a set of sending stones. Didn't somebody get a set of sending stones?
I had a set of stones, but they were something. I don't.
I'm pretty sure
Have
one of you
sendings.
has sendings.
Like, I'm like 99% sure somebody picked up a set of sending stones.
Somebody does. It will not be me, I don't think.
I don't know what those are, so I'm assuming it's not me.
1
But
second.
I'm gonna double check my bag.
It's definitely not Azrael. Maybe it might predate like before we had stuff in our inventory too. I don't know.
I have some stuff I've never seen before in my bags, but nothing that
I can't look at my bags presently because
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I could actually just put you on the map so you can see your things.
oh, look at that.
Wow.
Um,
We're giants among these people walking the streets. Oh my god.
I know Grebella does pick up a lot of rocks, but I have like amber and aquamarine. And that's it. I don't have. It's not me.
You got beans.
I do not have anything called sending stone in my inventory.
I do have the spell sending, so we could do it with a spell, I suppose. But
And that would absolutely work.
Alright, well, back pocket, we find a kid, Azrael casts command, makes him laugh, we throw him in the pot. Back pocket.
the problem is I would have to tell them the joke then, and I'm not very good with jokes, so
Did you feel like that's a Cosmo or a C-Swap thing?
A lot of kids like poop or something, right?
oh, that's a good point. I guess I could just say the word poop.
See, it worked. I'm laughing.
Oh god.
Now just find the child.
Say poop.
Just
It's me,
say-
I'm the child.
Just say poop.
Wait, how old are you?
No, you're not
It's
innocent
me.
at all.
Hi, I'm the problem, it's me.
It's poop.
So now we have to just find a young, impressionable child that I can call later, randomly.
You guys are getting off track. It's an innocent child. We need an
Ye-
innocent child.
Yeah.
Is the implication that children aren't innocent? I'm confused again.
A child was
implication
just
is that a
used as
child
an
could not be
example. She specifically requested the laughter of an innocent.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
that's
doesn't
silly.
have to be a child,
Oh,
which is
then
why
we just get Sunny to. We just go tickle Sunny.
that's what Grebella's initial thing was.
Okay, well, so let's just call up Sunny and tell him poop.
Well, we have to figure out a way to harness his laughter. Also, what
Are
if
we sure
Sunny-
Kozla's not an innocent?
He's killed too many people, I think.
Yeah, Kozlo has
You
definitely
can
committed
innocent-
a couple light murders.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can innocently kill people.
Can you?
See, it's innocent if you just don't understand the consequences.
I don't think anybody's ever convicted Kozla of anything, so as far as I'm concerned, he's innocent.
Yeah, exactly. No court would.
Charges
find
have
you-
never stuck.
I would say for magic purposes, it would not.
I'm gonna laugh when we go to bring Sunny and 6-6. Like, this guy's committed numerous war crimes. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's my only other concern with using Sunny is I don't know.
May have committed a light war crime.
Well, she also said that like they could be acquired in any order, right? So like we could try just tickling Sunny and see if that works, and if it doesn't, then
how do we harness it? How do
call
we
a kid?
How do we?
My expectation is that we bring Sunny over. We say, hey, want to come by our place for a little bit? It's gonna be great. We bring him over. We have him stand next to the pot, and we tickle him or tell him poop, and he just giggles. And him being there giggling would work. That's my guess.
Sunny's just a raging racist against kobolds.
Like,
This man is not innocent at all.
I feel like he's hung out with kobolds before, but
He's the closest innocent person I think we know. I would have said Roxy like 3 weeks ago.
oh, Roxy is gone.
Roxy's
Yeah,
all over
she's
the
out.
these days.
Yeah,
She's-
Roxy's
she's-
so far gone.
She's not available for combat anymore.
is the consensus to try Sunny?
Does anybody have like a spell that's like detect good and evil or something, so we don't like make multiple trips? I mean, I don't mind
Why would
either
I
way.
make a spell that useless. in this
I mean,
campaign?
also those spells don't work that way anymore. They don't actually detect alignment. That's
Okay,
they're like actually for like detecting like extraplanar things.
gotcha.
It's literally just detect person basically in this campaign, regardless. Because
I don't know if
like,
he's
they're
capable
all
of
evil.
laughter, but Chompy's innocent, and I can summon him.
Yeah, it's aberration, celestial, elemental, fae, fiend, or undead. Within 30 feet. Oh, and you can know if something has been consecrated or desecrated. Although, if you wish to try and ping Sunny, I would definitely allow it.
I swear to God, if you guys get Sunny killed because of this, I'm gonna be so upset.
He is not allowed to die. So
Well, I can just send him a message and he can reply with his laughter if we want to keep Sunny away.
I mean, we could also like we take what we have, we go back to Grebella's lair, we go, yo, sick.
Just get some clarification from 6.
Is this what you need? Also, remember that other thing you said? We should have probably asked this before we left, but what the fuck?
True. All right, let's go
All right.
conscript Sunny. We'll just bring him.
This is the fastest we've ever completed 90% or 75%, or sorry, hold on, 66%.
Yeah,
of
let's
the
just
task.
bring Sunny. Let's just bring Sunny. We'll try it. If it doesn't work, what's the worst that's gonna happen? We have to go back and find somebody else to laugh.
We suddenly need to find
The
a whole
worst
bunch of
that can
diamonds so
happen
we could
is
res Sunny.
Stick kills Sunny thinking that he's innocent. He doesn't work and Sunny's dead. That's the worst that can happen.
There's no killing that's gonna happen.
Azrael can fix that. It's fine.
Yeah, it's true.
That's true.
Just
Death
You can't
has
just
no
fix
hold
all your
here.
problems by resurrecting.
I disagree. Actually,
Works
Why
so
not?
far.
pretty much all of our problems can be fixed by Azrael resurrecting people.
Good God. All right, let's take the show on the road. Let's go conscript Sunny to come with us.
All I'm saying is, would you rather kill and resurrect Sunny, our friend, or some child you don't know?
I don't want to kill a child.
I don't
I don't wanna
understand
kill a
why we're
child
still
either, I'm just
murdering
saying.
a child.
I don't think murder is going to happen.
Just if the options were presented, which one would you choose?
there you go. Have a good time. Oh, hey guys.
Hey, Sunny!
Hey, back so soon?
Yeah.
Surprisingly, yeah, back so soon. It was actually a lot easier than we were expecting, to be honest with you.
Yeah, we actually
Aw.
need you for an offsite. You wanna come to an offsite meeting with us?
What does that mean?
Well, it means a meeting that's not here.
Well,
I would
we're
like to just get away
meeting
from the
right
bar for a little
now.
bit. You can come get away from the bar. You can see what we do, where we hang out. You can see some cool shit.
Grebella caused no
Oh,
help.
Like,
We need
like
you for something,
friends?
Sonny.
Well,
Very
yeah.
important. High risk, high reward, if you follow me. Very,
And-
very important.
And
You're the only one
I
that can help us.
want to show you
Ooh.
my cool lair because you're definitely my friend.
Grebella says,
Aw.
just knowing that's what he wanted to hear and she really likes Sunny. So
Well, that sounds like a great time. Okay. But who's gonna watch the bar?
That's a great question. It's probably fine for now.
Hold on a second. I just want to double check something. I'm just double checking something. Could I summon Chompy and leave him here?
Unless
Grebella's gonna go
I believe
see
so.
if
He might have a
one
max
of,
range, but I'm not sure.
one of our dot guys are here.
He also is only up
see.
for like an hour, I think.
Yeah, he's only.
And you wouldn't be able to give him like fresh orders.
Excuse me.
You
Just-
walking in on some tourist token.
Room check. Okay, looks like. Man, some of you are really expressive. Ah,
Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let's see who's back here.
Is there anyone like around the bar that looks like a
Hey.
tough mercenary type that might
Hey.
like a job for the next couple of hours?
hey, Bella, what's your name?
Grebella is. Who are you talking to?
Leon here.
Hey.
You, well, you look like a very strong individual.
Oh,
You,
thank you.
Oh,
I know-
this guy.
I know
How's
you.
it going?
Hey.
I know you're here, relaxing and stuff. But would you like to make a quick buck for an hour or two?
I'm listening. Go on.
We just need somebody to watch the door and make sure no, like, riffraff get in here, or, you know, if somebody starts causing a problem. Basically, just a bouncer for an hour or two.
Yeah, we gotta take ours on a state-sponsored break. You know, these OSHA regulations, they're just out of hand these days.
Yeah, sure. What do you say, 50 gold?
Sure.
Yeah, Grebella.
40 and you got a deal.
Oh. Sorry.
Cosmo, make me a persuasion check with disadvantage, because Grebella already agreed.
Sorry. Grebella is just wanting to get this done. She doesn't care how much it costs anymore. It's already been cheaper than she expected.
Sorry, Cosmo's the negotiator
Oh.
around here.
I definitely heard 50 gold, but
All right, fine, 50 gold.
Yeah,
I'll do a
Grebella
good job, I promise. Make sure your place is in tip-top shape. No miscreants coming in at all. 50 gold.
All right.
I just have to
And
do.
when it comes time to spend that gold, I know a bar you can spend it at.
Now, that's what I like to hear, and you know what? You're probably right.
50 gold or 100 in-store credit.
He takes the 50 gold, subtract 50 gold from your inventory.
Yes. I
So,
have to use
uh,
the
Cosmo just
calculator.
hemorrhaging gold today.
Boss,
That's going out of Grebella's pocket.
Yeah,
Bo-
no, I'm
boss,
I'm
ma'am?
doing that.
I
Yes.
am at your service for the time being. Do you want me to ask any questions to anybody coming in, or just make sure they're not carrying any weapons?
Hey, Sonny.
She just yells for something.
Why wouldn't we just bring this guy to the front and have Sonny just give him a quick rundown of what he does?
Yeah, that's why she's calling Sunny.
Hey, Sonny, this guy's gonna be filling in for you for the next couple hours. Just tell him how you like to handle things right here, because you do a great job.
Oh, okay.
We're not replacing you, just, you know, somebody's gotta be here when you're not.
Oh, okay. Well, when somebody comes in, I say, "Hi, I'm Sunny, and welcome to Coslow's Den." Alright, welcome to Coslow's Den, easy enough. And then I ask, "Are you here to kill anybody?" And then when they say, "Nope," and I let them in. And I tell them, "Have a great time and try the special." You just ask them
And
if
then
they're
you
just here
know.
for murder? Yep.
All right, we're gonna need to have a further conversation about this at a later time. But I think your instincts are correct on this one. Just, make sure nobody's coming in here to murder anybody.
We are 100% murder-free zone.
Since a few months ago.
I feel like that needs some work. Can I riff off of that?
Absolutely, please do.
Yeah.
Whew. All right. Then consider your bar guarded. Have a great day,
Thank you,
boss.
sir. Yeah. And maybe if you do good, we've been busy. So we got a lot of work that could be used around here.
Hey, I like it. I like this place's vibe. Plus, I've got a couple friends around here.
We like people that bring friends to the bar.
Well, that was lucky. You found a real nice guy.
Yeah, I'm used to sizing people up.
I know. I definitely think he's not here to kill anybody.
Let's hope not.
Where are we going? To the docks?
No. I'm gonna take you down to, Here, let's go this way. Come.
Hmm? Ooh.
One of us will have a key.
Cosmo does have keys to this one.
Yeah.
Come on.
No.
See, Swab?
There's a possibility we will have to take a wider path.
Oh, the back room
What?
is so empty. Oh,
Why is that?
move.
Because I don't think he's gonna fit through this.
It. Oh, no.
Oh, hey, guy. Ooh, what a small entrance.
I don't think you can squeeze through that, could you, Sonny?
I mean, I can kind of help that if we want to go around that. We'll do it, but I mean,
he puts his broad shoulders in, which hit both sides of the wall. Ooh.
oh my god! All right, fine. Hey, Sonny, can you? I got something for him. Sonny, drink this, and I'm gonna give Sonny this.
Oh boy, is this one of those newfangled escape rooms?
This is where we go to do some of our more important stuff, Sonny.
Can I trade something to Sonny or no?
You can drag and drop it onto the ground, and then I can have him pick it up.
There you go.
Oh,
Very
what's
secret,
this?
though.
Drinkies.
Oh no, we're gonna have a mini Sunny.
You wanted innocent.
It's true. I suggested him right off the bat.
Doesn't get much more innocent than a tiny Sunny.
Whoa. Those
Look at
taste
C-Swap
funny.
solving all of the group's problems today.
He really has.
He pops the top off. Aw, this is fun. Oh. Oh, you really got pretty eyes, Grebella.
Oh, thank you.
A rather normal-sized Sunny, about humanoid-sized, sits shoulder to shoulder with Grebella.
So still even giant compared to me and Kozlo.
Yeah, he's
All
still
right.
very big.
Come on in. We may have to take the long way home later, but, come on.
This is so fun. Oh, it's like the room got bigger.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what happened. The room and all the rest of us.
Wow, you guys are really powerful. 1 second as
If
you
Sunny
would go-
doesn't qualify, I'm gonna be so upset.
You take the danger-free way back to Grebella's lair. There will be no encounters. That C-Swab you're using of the potion will allow you to skip everything on the way back. 1 moment, please.
I have foiled the DM's plans again.
That's really smart, because if I force you to go around, you have a different set of things that you need to do. I am going to put Sunny back on the map. Sunny will be temporarily large. Ooh.
Yeah.
Sack.
Oh, what's this place?
Oh, sorry. How very rude of us. So this is Grebella's lair. Welcome. Watch for the pig poop. I apologize.
Oh, piggies.
This is where we do some of our very important things.
So, as you can see, watch out for that chest over there. That is a mimic. It will try to eat you.
What's a mimic?
See how this chest by me looks like it's filled with treasure? Because it is.
Oh, I see lots of chests, Grebella. Which one?
So don't...
That chest is filled with not treasure, but teeth.
Oh.
She will go over and hand the mimic a little bit of some rations that are meaty in nature.
I'll put it this way,
Large
Sonny.
purple
Do you
tongue
like your
slurps
hand?
out. Oh,
Yeah.
that's spooky.
Yeah.
Just don't go near it. You're fine.
He gives the weird treasure chest a very wide berth.
Here, you remember Kaz?
Oi. Hi, Kaz. Kaz waves.
No, we're just gonna need you to, so Sick, we're hoping this guy will qualify for our laugh ingredient because, well, Sonny's a special kind of guy.
Well, this is your innocent? Strange. He is very large.
Yeah, he's their bouncer.
He's usually bigger.
Yeah.
He will do. He will do, hopefully. Do you have the other things?
Yeah.
I believe Azrael had the vial of tears.
Nope, that came from Kozlo.
Oh, Kozlo has the vial of tears.
Yeah.
I think Castle has everything.
I have the blood.
There you go.
Oh, here is the Fey blood. There's 3 drops. That should be plenty, right?
Ah, you are very resourceful, Sea Swab. Good job. This is more than enough. A drop is plentiful. Thank
Okay,
you.
I'm gonna need the other 2 drops back then, if you don't need them. Just, you know. You never know.
No, I will be keeping. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, just let her have it.
Where is
No.
my
No.
raven tears?
You only need 1. I want the other 2 back. I worked hard to get those.
We
I
shall
will
see.
pay you for them.
Grebella looks at him very annoyed.
It is all going to pot. Do not fret.
Yeah, and if Sonny doesn't work out, we're gonna need to go again, so...
C-Swab, leans in, looks back at Sunny to make sure he's out of, earshot, kinda. Leans in and sticks and goes, You're not gonna kill the big guy, right?
What? No, this is awakening
just make sure,
ritual.
just
Do
make
not be
sure.
ridiculous.
I just
Wait,
made
wait.
sure. Alright.
Silly bird.
Totally could have brought a chill child, but whatever.
What? I did not request child. I just said laughter of innocent works. It's fine.
Kozlo will hand over the vial of raven tears.
Ah, there's so many. The vial is still wet.
He was really leaking.
Hey, he had kind of a moment.
Let us pray this is genuine raven tears and not water from melted snow outside. Gross.
They're we're raven tears. Is that gonna work?
Should be fine. Hopefully Fae Spirit accepts this.
Figured she'd like our day would like something extra special.
And this large minotaur is your innocent.
No,
Yeah.
we think so. Sonny's an all-around good guy. He
Hello.
apparently literally asks people if they're gonna murder anybody when they come into the bar.
100%
And,
success rate.
Yeah, that's actually true though.
Well, there was that one time.
Well, he got knocked out for that. But at any rate, Sonny's just a good guy, and, well, we need a favor for you, Sonny, for our little work trip here. Gonna need some giggling and some fun.
There sure are a lot of kobolds here. Oh, what are we doing?
These are, me and Miss 66's friends. They work for us.
Many friends.
Yep.
Okay.
Kazo will like lean in and be like,
It's probably best not to tell him too much if we want him to be an innocent for this.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Yes, make the Minotaur giggle and give. Yes, I will take the blood. Yes, I will begin the ritual.
Sonny, are you ticklish?
Nope. My hide is thick and strong and protects me from wiggly fingers.
Alright, Kazo, I'm putting the rest of this on you then.
Hey, Sonny!
Yup.
Poop!
Huh?
What do you think about poop?
Oh, I think it's kind of gross. Kind of funny and stinky.
Yeah, poop's real funny, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
I'm cracking myself up too much trying to make the Minotaur crack up.
Alright, I got it. Hey, Sonny,
Yeah, Sea Swab.
what do you call 60 Minotaurs?
Oh no.
What do I call 60 Minotaurs? Oh, that sounds like a family reunion to me. Oh.
An Hourtar.
God dang it. I don't know if... Oh, okay, there we go.
You had to think about it. Oh.
Little do we know that's a natural 20 right there.
Sunny's just chuckling as Sunny goes into a fit of giggles. The kobolds begin chanting something in Draconic, something to awaken and stoke the fire of the cauldron spirit. Siksik, trying to awaken it out of its dormant state, first applies the tiniest smear of blood to the rim of the cauldron as the fire has made the cold iron shockingly hot. You can see whatever she has put inside, whatever liquid she has offered to the cauldron, is now roiling and bubbling, and as she places her thumb entirely around the rim of the cauldron, the flesh sizzles. Ritual begins. The chalk outlines that outlined the outside of the cauldron that were blazing red with fire magic now turn a darker crimson.
I think this will do. Blood is good, awakening the long dormant unfolded spirit into the material plane. Yes, good. It will burn it away. Now, the tears to quench the ashes.
She begins to do the same, first running her thumb around the now burnt ashes of the blood. She places the rest of the tears inside the bubbling cauldron as the kobolds continue their draconic and barking-like chant. The cauldron roils as the flame flickers anew, and it becomes so hot that it forces some of you to step back slightly. The rest of the kobolds, especially the red kobolds, do not seem to notice, and Siksik remains where she is, even if some of the fur of her shamanistic clothes begins to singe. You can feel, Grebella, the radiating heat. It is warm and welcoming, and not raging out of control. The spirit of the cauldron is awakening, once again attuning to this ley line. And for you, awakening the ancient connection between Red Dragon and the element of fire. You remember something in your past, but another memory, burns away. Is this the cost? Potentially losing something, but gaining something else? As something that you have already forgotten, it's now permanently gone, you feel a strange sense of loss and confusion. Sik looks at you and then back to the cauldron, and she gestures Sunny forward. He's still chuckling and holds out his hands to the fire. Oh, that's really nice and cozy. I'm having a good time. Oh, I feel a little sleepy though. You guys are the best. I've had a really long day. Sunny just... He starts snoring loudly as you see coalesced parts of his breath floating on the air. The cadence of his laughter making waves as it flies towards Sik and now stoking further the fires around the base of the cauldron. The metal itself glows now, red hot. And then suddenly settles into a permanent orangish gray glow, heating without the necessary use of the fire underneath. At the apex of the chant, Sik claps her hands together and says,
Yes, I feel it. The long-folded Hearth Fae, art creature of the dreaming, art resident of the elemental plane of fire, now reconnected, reawoken into this cauldron. Grebella, place the ember inside.
Grebella will walk forward and do so.
Grebella, you see a flickering flame-like spirit hovering over the cauldron, coalesced of the steam coming off of the liquid inside and the flickering flames underneath. She looks at you with a kind smile and makes you think of your mother. Warm and friendly. And you feel like stretching and sleeping too, like Sunny, as if you just got home from a long day in the cold. And you are here to sit in front of a roaring fire and do nothing but let your mind wander. She extends her hands for the ember.
Grebella will hand it to her.
The spirit is once again quenched within the cauldron. The fire dims, and the liquid inside still boils. It turns red hot, looking like molten lava, crisscrossing black cracks, and bright red underneath. Sik nods and places a gentle, but slightly singed hand on Grebella's back. Drink. Drink until your belly fills with fire.
Grebella will stare for a moment and then do it.
You dip your hands into the concoction. It has a yield like old oatmeal. It's thick, and you can hold it in your hands, and you begin to eat, two-fisted, and it reminds you of what you ate with the dragon heart, just consuming without thinking. Aside from tasting like the spiciest thing you could ever think of, causing even your reborn eyes and nose to water, it is replaced with molten trickles of lava that are escaping your orifices as the heat is now burning within. You feel no discomfort from the warmth, but there's a straining at your back as you feel the draconic manifestation of wings begin to pull at your skin and extend out through your armor, seeking release, and the leather flies off of your shoulder plates as Grebella unfurls a set of massive red draconic wings, which allow for full flight and can be masked if you do not wish to show them off. Grebella, this will allow you to gain a flight speed of 60 feet. You cannot hover, but you can fly. The wings can be manifested, or they can be hidden and just turned invisible, whether you wish to or not. Excuse me, if you would like to have them on or not. For now, you can be more strongly considered to be a fire elemental than an earth elemental, but you will share, much like the lava drow, traits of both. However, as you creep towards your draconic side, you will find that your traits will also shift as well. For now, there will be no additional effect aside from the flying speed, that you cannot fully polymorph into a dragon quite yet. There are still a couple other things needed. One of them, as you finish your consumption and your unfurling of your wings, the kobolds are all now looking at you with reverence. And Sik, looking at all of the little red kobolds around, nods in approval, knowing that they will not return to her cave. And that even though she can manifest as a dragon, there is currently a stronger draconic presence here. And she gives you a friendly pat as the fires in your belly continue to boil.
You will probably need to sleep for some time. I suggest on a nice, comfy pile of gold.
Yeah, that'd give you a reach. Thank you, Sik. This is, I appreciate it.
Your transformation will come slowly as you accumulate your hoard. You are still, she gestures, not destined for greatness like Sik. She gestures to herself. Kobold, you see. It is our destiny to become great dragons. You are different, skipping steps, but somewhat similar. I have guided you as much as I can, but now you have a permanent connection to plane of fire, and should be able to harness that if you wish. If you seek guidance, Merely follow the cauldron. Its fire will burn as long as you take care of it.
We will make sure that happens.
For now, my work here is done. I have a unruly child that I miss, and I'm going to pay a quick visit. Your children will all be here to stoke the fire and warm the hearth. What they were missing was not a dragon entirely, but perhaps a little bit of love. She pats the side of the cauldron, and it does not burn her hand this time. Your hearth fae wants just a little bit of love. And she begins to leave. The large one will wake up, eventually. He will be sleepy for some time.
Sounds like it's nap time.
Grebella kind of yawns a little bit.
The other kobolds look at Grebella like they're coming out of a trance. Ah! Ah! And they all begin to dance and clap around the fire, looking joyous for the first time in a long time. And even Kaz in the back with the other kobold dragon shield are sitting on top of a pile of wood, talking to each other excitedly. The entire vibe here is now more celebratory, as the kobolds all dance in agreement and in reverence to their now powerful draconic guide. That is where we will stop for today, as you all have reactivated your cauldron. So once a day, you can, whenever you come to this scene, you can get a free healing potion. You can just grab it out of the pot. So basically every time we play, you will just get one healing potion. Kaz will be your cauldron tender. Also, you can teleport to the elemental plane of fire in a location that is connected to the cauldron. And what Sixik had said, it is probably somewhere on the border of the dreaming and the plane of fire, since it is a Fae-created cauldron. However, if this is your first and only time that you can cross planes, and you can do it once a day. So just in case you had someone or something that you need to find on the other side, this is now an option.
Guy.
Shakes
Find
fist.
Charlindra when she starts fucking fighting the war.
Also that.
Well, she won't be in the plane of fire, but she.
Do you fuck with the war?
She would be in the plane of fire if she got, like, if we don't stop her getting conscripted, yeah.
True. No, Grebella was thinking more the elemental of it. Sold us
Yeah,
out.
the one of the things with the deal between Novus and Vicaris was if that the Earth Elementals were ever trying to encroach on his territory and his plane, that the Vicarans are essentially his standing army. So he would send them wherever they need to be, whether that is the plane of fire or to strengthen his material plane hold. So it is either or. But there's a strong possibility Charlindra could just go to the plane of fire.
Things to figure out.
But yes, Grebella, I will add to your sheet that you now have a fly speed. And eventually, as your horde grows, you will gain more draconic powers and eventually the ability to fully polymorph yourself into a dragon.
Awesome.
As for Sunny, he will sleep as his laughter has been used, and now he is very tired. He is a very happy boy, and that took a lot out of him.
Grebella will make sure he gets back to the bar.
So now, yeah, you have a doorway, essentially, to another scene, if you ever wanted to go and check it out. But also, all of these relics from the plane of fire that are causing trouble on the material plane are probably from some of the smuggling operations happening, so... Whether or not you want more things from the plane of fire appearing here or not, well... Maybe put a stop to that at its source. That would probably be sickness.
I don't know if this question can be answered, but if we bring anything back from the plane of fire, will that trigger the little trap?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I assume.
It will.
I am also now assuming that Grebella walking past that will trigger it.
Yeah. Yeah, I will say yeah. Because you basically ate Ember.
Oh man, it's like having to walk 10 miles uphill both ways in the snow to get to school.
You're gonna have to go the dangerous route. But where all the rats are.
Hey, Dungeon Master, look at me. I am the danger.
We made friends with the rats, kind of, sort of, maybe. We'll figure it out.
King of the rats!
King of the rats! I'm gonna put a healing potion down real quick. Just to give you a free one for the session. Oh my god. Hello? Potion of help.
This episode can be called The Gang Takes the Path of Least Resistance to Accomplishing Their Task.
Yeah, I was actually very curious as to how would you interpret all three of these things, and yeah, getting the guard to cry was that one was entertaining. Sunny, yeah. I definitely saw coming. The fairy blood was supposed to be one of the easier ones, and then ended up being one of the harder ones. Now that I think about it.
Wait, where were we supposed to get fairy blood from?
You have multiple ways of detecting fae. I don't.
Do we?
Also, there was going to be some other options in which you would discover the House Hamaki Fae Hunter bats.
Interesting.
Oh.
Because you've killed most of House Hamaki and the rest of them have turned, but there were, I don't know if you remember from House Hamaki, Rain, but there were the Fae Hunter bats that could track down Fae.
Well, Rain still has the Fae Hunter lantern sitting in her bags.
That's also a thing. So, a couple options. But yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's it for today.
No
Grebella.
Child murder and no torture. I'm just kidding.
Wow. So that will be it for today.
The gang doesn't commit a war crime.
Yeah, no war crimes. Hooray!
No war crimes.
Look at us doing that for one session.
There are a couple weeks until the coronation begins, and it might behoove your business in order to be on the forefront of all that. But until then, Grebella, you have your cave back. Your kobolds are back. All of them, plus more, and more will probably show up as your powers continue to manifest. The more money that you get, and the more you contribute to your horde, the more draconic powers and the more kobolds will arrive to aid you.
Just point me in the right direction. I got 8,000 gold worth of shit to dump in a horde. Let's go. Fucking go.
That's right behind you.
Yeah, the horde is over there. I will only count money that is put into the horde. So remember to stock it up, because if you're carrying 8,000 gold on you, and where you could have it in the horde, giving Grebella powers, That's on you.
Hmm.
Make Grebella swim in a pile of money. But that also means if you use a lot of money, Grebella will be sad.
Yes. We'll figure it out, though.
I won an imaginary bet with Kozlo and he didn't even get mad, so...
And the Horde does not accept payment plans, loans, or IOUs. So there will be no placing a bag of money there and then taking it and be like, I put the 5 gold in there, but now I'm taking the 5 gold. I'm borrowing it. It doesn't know. She must sleep on a pile of money in order to be a real dragon.
Interest?
There's no interest. The only interest is getting more gold.
That's not my interest.
This bank pays out interest in kobolds. So, you know,
So
beware.
there are a few things that you all can do from here. There is the option of potentially going over the seas and trying to find Narcissus phylactery, if you ever wish to consider that route, which would be more of a sea swab route, which would focus on ocean voyaging and hopefully not dying at the bottom of the sea. There is the coronation coming up, if you wish to pursue a more business mogul route. Kozlo could very easily become the centerpiece of the coronation if he wants to get meddling, and could also bring in a lot of revenue to Kozlo's den. A lot of the merchants that are currently in Maginox owe Kozlo a huge debt, so it could be pretty easy to throw your influence around and get this coronation and or the after parties to go off at wherever you want.
Hell yeah.
As for Asriel, the growing influence and power of your church is notable, as many Maginox residents and even tourists have begun to flock to the temple to hear the sermons of the disciple of the Church of Eternal Night. Roxy has become a bit of a figurehead nowadays, and the church has a following. But what is that going to mean for Maginox proper? And does that coincide with the beliefs of the upcoming royalty? Thinking.
They want an army at will.
Oh no, are we gonna have to convert to get the Holy Army? No!
Maybe.
They believe in the moon! What, do you want them to believe in what? Mummified zombie souls encased in brass?
Look, Rain already went to a sermon and was not tremendously impressed.
It's a work in progress, and Roxy's just winging it.
It was a lot of nonsense. That's all I'm saying.
There was. I think the only thing that may have hit home for Rain that she might have said in all of that word salad was, it seemed like she was inferring that some reborn come back like ugly, like Frank or like William, who are visibly like more rotted, where reborn like Grebella or even Asriel kind of come back somewhat normal looking or like well put together. It's like, why do some reborn come back not fixed, and why do some of them come back whole, and why do some come back as ghosts, and why do so she's just like asking a bunch of questions, and even Frank is like, yeah, why did I come back as bones? So questions are being asked.
We got this.
Whether Rain is interested in those questions or not, but
Rain has already solved the mysteries of life and death. Rain is not interested.
Rain
Bunch of
can't...
lich nonsense.
Yeah, lich, blah blah blah, lich nonsense, blah blah blah. It's fine, just a bunch of reborn, having an AA meeting.
Having an existential crisis.
Mm-hmm. Also, what you haven't seen a lot of are the Umbrellans, especially hanging around the Church of Rebirth, because they have a also a very unique perspective on this. As they don't really reside on the physical plane, or the material plane anyway. Alright. Well, that will be all for today, everybody.
Excellent.
Thank you for joining me. I will see you all next week for more ridiculous shenanigans. Sound good?
Yeah.
Night, y'all.
Sounds good.
Alright. Night, everybody.
Night.
See ya.
And that is it for Kaamos today. Whoa. Whoa. Thanks for watching. Catch our shorts and our funny moments over on Play Arctis. Like the concentrated goodness of the game. You can watch our VODs over on YouTube at Arctis DD. Catch up on all the lore and the episodes that you missed. And I'm Zarina. Hey, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Etc. Brebe, thanks for tuning in, Spencer. Poop. I read that. I had to stop from giggling because I think Sunny was just confused. He's like, huh? Brain not working. Sunny is not very bright, but definitely the innocent minotaur we all love. Catch us on Wednesday. I forgot what day it was. For some Ascended. We will be out Dreon, I believe. But we will continue on and keeping on. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time.